What's up, VOD watchers? I think I missed time with when the VOD actually went live, but I can't lean back because it's really bright outside, and if I lean back, I lighting looks awful, so I gotta be very conscious of that. But you know, doing free coaching, timestamps in the description as always, just having a good time. It'll be like, I don't know, 3 VODs probably, 3 reviews, maybe 4. We will see how it pans out. Got a little red to sip on, I'm having a good time. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Um, Waiting for the bot to ping, and then we're golden, I think. I mean, I don't... I started stream today, I really felt like I was forgetting something. But I don't think I am. I wanted to make the goblin coin symbol a little better, but I get to that later. Also, to be fair, I still haven't uploaded Thursday's VOD. That needs to go up. Just been really, really busy this weekend. Little free time I had to fucking satisfy the satisfactory addiction, which I think is almost over. We'll see. I'm like, I mean, I kind of want to beat the game, but also I'm at the point in the game where like every crafting process is like a goddamn arm and a leg. Nice, nice. Wait, how are the pre-rolls? God damn it! I love Twitch so much. Hi, Reedy. Like, oh my god, I hate this fucking platform. Fuck, I'm sipping the red too much. I gotta be conservative. Can't drink it all. You can change your saved launch option apps in properties. Okay, that is actually useful. Thank you, Steam. Uploads ping yet? Nope. Still, is that today? Wait, is that today? Is that today's stream? Yeah, to June 30th. Today, June 30th? It is. 30th of September, April, June. Wait, okay, so the 1st is tomorrow. I guess I'll start a raffle. Let's get the game bang. Flash raffle. Duration 8 minutes. Title YouTube raffle. I desperately need footage. Member false. Let it begin. How's it going, Lutzen? I don't know. Welcome, welcome. Fat Gambler. And then we do this. Yeah, perfect. Should probably have my stream schedule somewhere in the Discord since I don't like. I used to say it in my YouTube intro, but now it's like weekdays, pretty much weekdays, although occasionally some weekends. But like, yeah, I need to have it more, and sometimes not Friday because I have work. But like, I can't, you know. I guess it's on Twitch. Yeah, I guess I just have my stream schedule on Twitch, so everyone gets it. Okay. Yeah, we just got a second. I really feel like I'm forgetting something, and I'm concerned by the feeling. But I think I'm good. I really need to reset up my Steam Deck. I keep saying that, but I still haven't gotten around to it. What achievements are there in Peak? I kind of want 100% this game. Read all the Scoutmaster. Oh, that seems rough. Read all the Scoutmaster's journals. Escape after eating. That sounds easy. Escape the island without placing anything on the mountain. That is doable, I suppose, although hard. Escape the island without taking fall damage. Escape the island without eating any packaged food. Escape the island in under an hour. That's not hard. Escape the island in a solo expedition. I do want to do that. Have a one-on-one with the Scoutmaster. Is he in the game? What? Anyway. You forgot it probably wasn't important. I mean, hopefully. I don't think I'm like actually forgetting anything. But also like, you know. I don't know. We're just coaching today. Everything's in order. Have the add up and all that. I just need to get some good footage. I need at least 2 VODs from today that are like YouTubeable. Because like I said, I have some 6 out of 10 VODs in the backlog, but I really don't want to upload 6 out of 10 VODs. I need some like high quality coaching. And also ideally at a, you know, a higher rank, so it's like obviously those videos perform better on YouTube too. Oh no. Well, okay, yeah, we're banned, so we're fine. You're banned for what, another like 5 days until you can re-enter raffles, or was that Thursday you won? Either way, I have we have we have some time. July 4th. Okay. Shit, next month is July. I forget that July 4th is a holiday, I'm gonna be honest. Wait, there's no shot it's July. It's not hot. It's July tomorrow and it's not hot. The fuck? Interesting. I haven't used my AC once all summer. I pointed at it, but it's just like barely out of frame. I always forget it's a holiday. It's such a like, I mean, when you're a kid, it's hype. I loved it as a kid. But then like, when you're an adult, it's like, kind of annoying actually, because I just want to go to bed. Like 80 fucking like motherfuckers deep throwing the American flag or like throwing fireworks, and it's even though it's illegal. Actually, are they illegal in Cali? I don't know. Either way, the point is they're annoying as fuck. Can't join a raffle until tomorrow. Yeah, well, I mean I wonder. I don't know. I guess in theory today would have no. Yeah, because I stream Saturday. Today would have the most people who are able to join at the same time. I guess also I didn't really upload yesterday, so there might be a lack of new people today. Yeah, I don't know. I think most of my viewers are European. Watch me win on God. I believe in you. Um, am I missing anything? I really have this like pressing feeling I'm missing something. But I always do. It's just fucking like existential dread. Things in order. Can't you check your stats and channel analytics? Does Twitch have channel analytics? I know YouTube does, and it's like, I think 40 something percent US, and then like the rest is like scattered. I think like, I don't know. It was a long time ago I checked. But YouTube's less accurate, because YouTube's a lot more Americans, because obviously it isn't like time dependent. Well, people who can make the stream tend to be European just by the times I stream. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Tanderos. Welcome, welcome. I believe that's how you say your name. I really need to get the stroke bot back, or the stroke plugin back in here, or find a new one that actually works. So I don't have to like look at it. I mean, can you guys even read that when it pops up, the like names of people who follow, or is it literally only legible because I have an activity feed? Okay, 3 minutes left. We're chilling. I need to make like a demo video on how to join the raffles. There's a couple things I need to do. I also really want to make that mental guide, but I have to do reading on sports psychology, which I just haven't had time for recently. Maybe like an audiobook while I play Satisfactory isn't a bad idea, but I want to put like all my attention to it. I can listen to an audiobook while I walk, but then like walking being literally the only time in my day I'm not working, probably should keep that as like mental health space. But yeah, I really want to make like a mental guide, but I'm like, okay, I know, I know the concepts well enough to make like I know a good video, but like a lot of them are kind of pulling from like Woohoojin and Valorant. I want to like really understand the psychology more in depth and be able to make like a great video, you know, a video that actually fully tackles everything, like not tackles everything, but fully applies all the concepts and fully like talks about mental resets and all that and all the mental stuff you need to do. You need to make it so metric and improve at the game. Oh God. But yeah, it's not like I'm not like looking at doing a crazy amount of work, but just like a couple hours of reading some sports psychology papers. Not would be better. But then not. It'd make the video like significantly better for the, only 2 extra hours of work. Sometimes I also tilt a lot for my performance or my teammates not conforming and helping me actually play. Yeah, it's I mean, tilt normally comes from teammates and like not being able to, like tilt normally comes from not being mad at stuff you can't control, like your teammates playing poorly. Thank you for the follow. Instantly watches 3 more ads. I watched 8 ads in this stream. I'm here for like 10 minutes. What the fuck? We love Twitch. You get an ad block. Genuinely, I encourage people to use an ad block on my content because Twitch is fucking awful. You have to have ads on your content not to have pre-rolls. If you have pre-rolls, no one ever joins the stream because why would they sit through a pre-roll for a random stream? So you're just kind of fucked. Yep, Twitch sucks ass. I used to multi-stream, but then that's also somehow worse. It's bad. Man, we need an actual live streaming platform. Why are all the like live stream platforms meant to contest Twitch and YouTube? Like, we got fucking Kick. You can be like a terrible human being here and commit literal crimes, but you'll be fine. Or we have the other one that I already forgot, where they signed Ninja for like 20 mil. Like it's just, I don't know. I wish I don't know, maybe I should try streams with no ads on and see, but I mean, I know it's like maybe like the title lures people enough to stay through the pre-roll, but I know it's so like having pre-rolls on your stream is so crippling for growth, which is why they make it like necessary. That's one thing. The one thing I appreciate about YouTube is like you can just turn off ads fully. That's just like a thing you could do, which is great. But yeah, it's okay. Oh, Honda win. Okay, Arcanist Haze. Alright, alright. Your links are getting filtered? Yeah, links are off in chat. I don't know why we turned it off. I think it was the fucking like the bots. Not win, unlucky. Pre-rolls literally make me turn off basically any stream I join. It's awful. Yep. Yeah, like the thing is, maybe there's a world in which because my no one else in like Deadlock category is offering like probably coaching in general, especially free coaching. Maybe there's a world in which the title keeps people to stay through the pre-roll, but I think it's so unlikely. But I also hate having ads on my stream. I think I want to set up. I need to look into Twitch TOS, and if it's not against TOS, maybe one of you could do this for me. I'll get a mod to do it. If it's not against TOS, I'm just gonna have like exclamation point ad block set up that like links you to an ad block that works on Twitch. Like I think I might actually do that because this platform is so awful to watch without one. Like I think that might be my best play, but I need to check if that's against TOS because that kind of seems like it'd be against TOS. But we'll see. Yeah, I know. I use uBlock. It doesn't work on Twitch. That's why I don't watch Twitch because I also don't know an ad block that works on Twitch because they actually, unlike YouTube, they actually are good about stopping ad blocks. Literally when I joined the stream, there was an ad to Prime Video with some monkeys watching a movie. Nice, nice. Okay, let me get everything set up. We're in, what rank is this? Arcanist. But yeah, I'll get a mod to look into that. Because I would love to just have like an updated link. Oh, you linked the ad block. Oh, Twitch ad solutions. I'll try that one. 1 second, and then what am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. If that one works, I mean, yeah, I know uBlock. I've never gotten uBlock to actually work with Twitch. I'll try Twitch ad solutions. Still decompressing. Okay. Start recording. Watch replay. / marker. Arcanist Haze. How's it going, Prawn? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. There we go. Marker added. Go to the doc. I need to clear this doc really badly. Arcanist Haze, and then we have the notes. What the fuck? Where did that write? What just happened? Okay. Why is this not typing where the cursor? God, I love Google Docs. Whatever, it's free. I can't complain. It's free. It's free. It's relatively not glitchy. Actually, I do genuinely like Google Docs. Arcanist Haze. I shouldn't mold about it. Okay. There we go. Ranked up 4 times since you last reviewed. Huge, huge. That's really good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I need to. I've been wanting to like play a lot of Deadlock recently, but I just haven't had time. Unfortunate. I really want to get my Shivmer locked down, but I just have been so hyper busy recently. Oh yeah, this is. Let me make sure your minimap's on and we're good. I mean, yeah, on Haze it's always good to look for little poke trades like that because you're stacking fixation. Obviously, a Parrot Carbine, you don't want to trade with her. But if you're just stacking fixation, although we should be, after we trade like that, we should walk to, wow, that 7, just what happened to him? I guess that's just a ward moment. You should trade him back. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the shot. You can look for a parry here. I mean, she loves mailing you in the back. Thank you for the follow. Was it just some, I don't even say, I don't even know what that says. But welcome, just welcome. She likes to consistently melee you in the back, which the counter to that is just pairing off audio. Either like, there's a couple ways. Either if you can just be ready and like listen and be like, okay, there's a melee, I parry, we're good, right? That's one way of going about it. The second way, if you don't have that reaction time, is you can go and do the like practice range, and in the right area there's that bot that only melees, and you can just close your eyes or turn around and practice parrying off audio, and it makes your life a lot easier. Like this Paradox loves to melee you in the back. Oh, that's risky. We should be playing around it. Yeah, I mean they both like to melee. Neither of them are melee character. What the fuck is the extra spirit by? Interesting. Neither of them are melee characters, so it's not worth buying a point blank or rebuttal. Well, I guess maybe a rebuttal. I could see a rebuttal and a rebuttal sell angle here if they keep meleeing like this. But the issue isn't really that you're messing up your parry, it's that you're not parrying. Also, we should be buying. I doubt we're saving for a T2. Also, what are, like, is this Spirit Haze? Is this like Echo Shard, Double Knife, Spirit Haze? Is one of those games? I mean, your Warden's dead. I'd save our Sleep Knife. We should only, when our Warden's playing that stupidly and that aggressively, we need to hold our Sleep Knife for peel for him. Because he should 100% be dead for what he just did. And the only thing that could save him is our Sleep Knife. Also, crossing there is risky. Also, sorry, I read your message and did not say it out loud because I was caught up. Welcome. Glad you could catch one live. Just some welcome. It's, yeah, I know I stream at not the ideal time for if you're in NA, but it's kind of the only time that works for me right now. We should definitely confirm that orb. We're a little lost. This is very, yeah, I was gonna say, this is very overly aggressive. Especially your Warden's low and can't really peel for you. It's a lot of poke you kind of took for no reason. Yeah, it's generally your positioning, but like coming up here, I get you want to finish the camp if it's there, which for one, you could look on minimap and see. But then for two, even if it's there, you're gonna take half your HP. We're just hyper aggressive. Damn, we don't get the kill. Fortunate, that's like the second, and now your Warden's gonna die too, because he's overeager. Wow, he is just letting himself get punched. I mean, immediately I'm saying parrying. Like, you should be parrying more, 100%. These guys are getting away with so many bad punches. Timing's perfect. The timing is perfect for me. It's 11 p.m. right now. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, if you're in EU, it's relatively good timing. Which I kind of want to stream for longer, but that's... At first, I'm reconditioning my voice to streaming consistently. Because normally I stop stream when my voice starts to wear out. That's kind of my angle. I mean, yeah, your Warden is walking up to push wave. If you're doing this is good. Cause, well, did you miss a minion? I think you might have missed 2 minions. I think you only missed one with when you would have gotten to wave, but you need to be calming to your Warden not to shove wave. Also, I would shove another wave or two and then look for bridge buff, but I don't expect that at this elo. I think I'm guessing it's a double sleep knife build, judging by the extra spirit buy, which, you know, I mean, your movement's good. Like, knowing to melee around that corner is good. Backstabber, okay. Strong item. They do have ults now, so we need to be hyper careful. Have we died more? Okay, yeah, we did well. Die one more time in this Warden, that's why the soul count is skewed. Yeah, there he goes. Well, not anymore. He just... I mean, is he buying... Is this your duo? I feel like the name implies that you two are duoed unless you're just, very lucky, I suppose. Even if we, like, were accurate with that sleep, we're trying to sleep through a time wall, which is not good. You should get punished a lot more for this. We should not be looking for that melee. Yeah, I should probably have died for that, honestly. Fucking up that aggressively into Para 7. Especially with 7 ults online, you 100% should have died for that, looking for that melee. Maybe Zergy build? Okay, I'm not that fine-tuned with Haze builds. Like I said, I personally don't play a lot of gun characters. I just find them overly, like, I don't know. Like, someone like Haze, right, whoever, is just a little overly left-clicky to me. Good sleep. We should look to punish that. I mean, at the minimum, you should just start beaming him in the head there. I think it's good old... I think you get more DPS from a melee in that situation. But you should, at the very minimum, be looking for, like, just, you know, put your crosshair on his giant-ass head and then just left-click for a while. We're too passive when he's aiming at our Warden there. He's not gonna kill us without power surge up. We should look more, like, we can look more aggressively with that poke. Obviously, we want to, like, hold cover if he switches to shooting us, but we don't need more than, we don't die from more than less than 3 bursts. Oh, you're dead for this, 100%. How are you not dead? Good parry. But like, yeah, you just definitely shouldn't be walking up there. That's definitely, sorry, I'm just making a note. That's definitely a big issue with you, is like the over positioning. Also, I would like Headshot Booster to come out instead of Extra Spirit. I think, um, oh yeah, I don't even, Warden, yeah, Warden I think was over chasing the 7 or some shit. But either way, we shouldn't be walking up like that. Also, let me look at what you say when you farm this camp. Because you're missing minions right now. I don't know if it's because your Warden is hard shoving or because... No, yeah, you need to get this way. Farming's bad. Even if Warden doesn't like hard shove this, I mean, your wave's on 1 minion left. It's gonna crash into Walker. You just lost like a full wave for this camp, which is never worth. But yeah, generally your positioning is a little lackluster. But also what I was gonna say is, because pretty much any lane you're a gun character into 7, you should rush Headshot Booster. 7 or Krill. They have like Ivy kind of, although they nerfed her ear hitbox, so now it's not as much. But like, well, I guess, okay, if it's against Ivy, if you're a character who likes Headshot Booster, then you should buy it. But anyway, I think Headshot Booster should come out first because it provides so much value into 7 because it's so free to poke. Because of how massive his skull is. You can just like left click his head for like, I mean, literally free. Yeah, we should get her. Our slides are a little weird. We like to slide like horizontally a lot. Instead of like sliding to chase, we're like going to the opposite side of like cover and putting it in between us. Is your okay, your Warden's dying. Why is he has no one around him? Yeah, I mean, could eat a ping. You should not go back. You should take this tower. Bad for you to fold back. You should kill this tower with them and then jump back. They should still get it. No, they don't. They needed you here. I don't know if you guys get tower, but you get a lot more damage. Which is very important for only like, you know, 7 seconds of your time. You can get, again, arbitrary numbers, like 600 damage on tower. It's very worth. Does tower damage wake up a player sleep? I believe so. I believe it still aggroes them and wakes them up. I know minions won't target anyone who slept, or who slept, but I believe tower still does. I'm not 100% in that. Oh yeah, how is this move? I didn't even notice the movement buff is still up. Yeah, when rotating, especially when rotating from either of these lanes, but even in general, we should be going for this buff. Oh, no, okay, it's like minions too. Thank you, noob. Yeah, we should be grabbing this wave for 1. But for 2, yeah, Spirit buff should not be lasting this long, especially when we have made 2 rotations in between these lanes. Now someone gets it, but the bridge buff almost went on taken entirely. Or should we miss that? You... okay. I mean, yeah. A little risky to cross there, but you are going to tank pretty much his entire... oh, you need to be getting these orbs. That is just a full wave of confirms we gave for no reason. Or should we miss that? I wouldn't chase this. Wow, he just fucked himself. Smoke bomb while you're chasing. Okay, he's staying for some reason. Just, yeah, okay. I mean, that was interesting. Yeah, we have a point in smoke bombs, so when we tucked behind the sign, I mean, he should be running away when you tuck behind the sign to reload, and I would just smoke bomb to get the extra movement speed to make sure we stay on him. Because you don't want him to get away at 1 HP for the 90th time. Or like if his pair is there or something, you have the advantage of stealth. Or just information gathering. I mean, I honestly just didn't think we get the 1v1. Or, like, with 7 ult online, I kind of assumed he would just press it. But he didn't, so we were fine. Okay. Saving it for someone, I think? No, we're not saving for anyone. Oh, we're waiting to ambush someone, I see. Okay. I can see I like buying in Secret Shop for sure. You're healthy. Okay. Cold Front, Surge of Power. Yeah. I mean, this is... Surge of Power's on sleep, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. It does feel like the lobby to wait for someone like to ambush someone on bridge buff is not the lobby where the first bridge buff lasted until 940. You know. I mean, I'm assuming this is an Echo Shard Sleep Knife, which like obviously I'm not going to be able to critique the validity of the build, but it is, you know, objectively worse than. Okay, right there, we really rushed our shots. Like, there's no. When you sleep someone, you just have a second to like collect yourself. Like, you have a second to glance at minimap. You have a second to figure out what's up, and you have a second to line your crosshair on their head. Like when you sleep this 7, you shouldn't immediately be shooting him. I can't even tell if you're hitting headshots. I think some of those are body shots. Like you should just take a second, like not even a second, just half a second, put your crosshair on his head, give a small glance at minimap, and then start left clicking him. It's one thing people don't understand about haze sleep when you're ambushing someone is it's a perfect time to like, they can't really look at their minimap because you can wake them up whenever you want. But you have like, again, literally just half a second to look at minimap because you control when they wake up. And then you can assess like, hey, do I want to chase this? Do we see enough of them on map? Do I have any teammates nearby? And then you can decide what you want. I mean, obviously you're going to start left clicking his head, but then you can decide if you want to keep chasing or start backing up. We should kill the 7 on ambush. Good sleep. Again, no need to rush wake him up. Like our warden's walking towards us. We should just wait till the end of sleep to wake him up. Warden picks him up, yeah. Minions froze outside of our walker, which is good. A little close with wave, but we're fine. Okay. I mean, I think we just thought 7 would walk back the normal way. Okay. Tower, a little risky with not many of them showing, but it's you and Warden. Oh, you don't have Warden ult. It's still probably fine, though. I don't expect them to be, like, rotating with 3 to this tower or having 3 of this tower, especially while they have a second one alive, so it's good. I just be a little conscious of the fact that you don't see many of them while you're hitting it. We should just farm at this point. What's our farm like? We're not... I mean, we're pretty middling as far as the game and our team. As a haze, we should be a little more farm happy. Although I guess our build isn't very farm. Like, I guess it doesn't farm that well, so maybe this plays a little differently, to be fair. We should, I mean, if we're, what's the quote on your sleep knife? Yeah, I mean, if we're building for sleep knife with Surge of Power and stuff, we should be using it on camps. It's gonna take you more than 10 seconds to farm this, or both of these vending machines. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, noob. I wonder if we'll go Arctic Blast. I guess we probably will, right? Because you want the 15% extra damage on your sleep knife. Like, on your second sleep knife. How are we putting our points? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Your ult's not doing that much on this build. I like if you won before. It's not doing crazy little. It's not doing anything crazy either. I don't know, we're buying. Burst fire. I can't tell where this build is going. I don't know what this build is. It's interesting. For sure. I mean, yeah, I like coming to this fight. Good sleep. Yeah, perfect. Although, I don't see the vision of Cold Front, like, over-slowing Hex, but maybe that's just me. I mean, slowing Hex doesn't provide crazy value into them except for Kelvin. But, like... I don't know. I don't like it. Again, unless if it's a double sleep build, it makes sense because we want Arctic Blast the extra 15% damage. But slowing Hex just gives... I mean, I guess we're not really playing around our ult though, to be fair. I don't know. I shouldn't talk about this build. This build is not it's not exactly for me. Also, we're like missing shots or whatever is fine. Like that's not that's just like a little practice type of thing. But we aren't really aiming for their heads, which is a little concerning. Haze, it's obviously, you know, best to aim for heads with the fixation and all of that. So it's like we at least should be aiming at the heads. What's the... Oh, okay, Smoke Max. Wait, are we... What's the Smoke Max? Smoke Max Vision. I guess 7 stun. Yamato 1 if you're really good. I guess you can use it for Paris. Does it block Paraswap? I don't play enough Haze to know. I would assume if you use it... No, because you can't use it after you get Carbine, so you'd have to block the actual Carbine with it. I mean... Someone's like, there's a fucking... like a car chase in my neighborhood. That's cool. Again, we're just like really, really rushing our shots after sleep. And also we started with body shots on her after she slept, which it should always be headshots. Guy's getting her ult up, so we run away. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Carbine doesn't prevent ability usage, but it slows it down. Like, it slows the animation. I'd be throwing the smoke bomb. So if Para's quick, she can definitely get it. Ooh, we should smoke bomb out. Okay, we do smoke bomb. But unfortunately, it's too late. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 100% sure if it's a good para, you can, like, and she does her combo quickly, it won't stop it. Oh, timer didn't glitch. Just skip 10 seconds, doesn't skip 10 seconds. Alright. At least it didn't glitch. I guess I can't complain. How did we get base guard? What is happening this game? We're only down 5k. What is happening to our lanes? Okay, I'm gonna look at, like, lane macros, but like wave macro. Because I don't understand what's happening in this game. I'm gonna focus a lot more on minimap. I've been a little fixated on the build when I definitely shouldn't be. Look at wave state. We're 7. I mean, we're highest on our team. We're highest in... No, not in the game. 7's highest in the game. Okay. We want this Guardian, obviously. It's... I mean, I don't mind brute forcing this elo. I would say, generally, they're not showing that many right now. Yeah, you have Ordinal. Generally, they're not showing that many right now. It's... You should not walk close to a Geist. Okay, you are so lucky she didn't ult you there. She 100% should have. We should finish her off. 1 bullet. Okay. What did she die to? Oh, backstabber. What I was gonna say is, generally, it's risky to brute force 2 people into Last Guardian, especially full HP Guardian, because they should be like hovering around that lane, and ready to defend it because it's so important to deny you that flex slot. But this elo, I don't mind it because they're probably not positioning around it. Oh, you should not be shooting the walker while it's shielded. Rush sleep knife. We ain't really respecting the parallel. Yeah, we just run away. Fair enough. Your team doesn't... I guess they are respawning. It kind of sucks your team doesn't do that much off of that. Don't mind Earn. I know. Well, no, I know they're very fragile, but like, if like the amount of times, like, a better team will not just give the Last Guardian for free. It's not really about the amount of people you have to one-shot it. It's about the amount of people you have to deny the collapse. And the amount of people you have to deny. Yeah, I'm done focusing on the build. I don't know. Well, that was literally what I said, noob. Was it's fine at this elo. Just I'd be conscious of that. Heck. We a little far. Surprised none of our... We should be calling someone over. None of our teammates are walking over on this Kelvin. But also be careful chasing like this. Kelvin solo domes. You should be backing off. All of your teammates left to go defend mid. You're over chasing alone. Yeah, it's hard for you to win the 1v2. Should not be trying for it. I mean, your team should definitely... Okay, we waited on the sleep there, which I think is good. Although we did start our reload at 54 bullets, which isn't ideal. Your team still isn't coming over. I mean, your team should be rotating over, especially if you're calling them. If you're not calling for them to come over, that's kind of on you. Unfortunate. If you're not calling for them to come over, that's definitely on you. And then, but secondly, we shouldn't really be like taking that 2v3 or not 2v3, 2v1, knowing that our teammates aren't coming over, and we should be keep looking at minimap and realize that they're not rotating over. It's just not a good fight to be taking. You know, even though they're low, it is still a 1v2, and it's very unlikely you kill both of them. Echo. You shouldn't... I mean... I don't understand the builds. Also, why are we... Okay, one thing I'll say is this is not... If you want to... Like... The merits of the build aside, this is not a smoke bomb max game. Like... there are games that are smoke bomb max builds. But this is not one. Like, a game into a Lash, you love smoke bomb. 7 smoke bomb's good against, but not if 7's alone. For 7 provides a little smoke bomb value, but nothing crazy. But like a game into a Lash or a Shiv, you love Smoke Bomb Max. Smoke Bomb Max feels great. Well, I shouldn't say great, but it's playable in those games. I'd be careful ulting next to a vent. It's fairly common that like if the Cullen didn't dome there, he's right next to the vent. You could pretty easily hit it. I mean, I suppose you could chase with it fairly easily, but it's a little... It's just a little, like... It makes your ult a little more complicated. I guess that's the best way to put it. Oh no, it didn't glitch. Did they actually fix the replay glitch? I'm so used to it glitching every time I skip, but now just skip 10 seconds, only skip 7 seconds. But at least it works. Echo. Yeah, Wraith ult as well. Very nice for denying with your bombs. But this game is like, again, literally the only... I mean, you know, I suppose Yamata one, you could dodge if you're really good, but that's more difficult to say the least. And it's not... I mean, unless she's like turbo fed, it's not really justifying of the build. Or, well, not the build, but the ability point usage. What are our next max going to? Fixation, okay, interesting. I don't understand. I mean, your aim's not bad. Why is he chasing? But also, you can see like how... Wow, yeah, they're just all there. You can see how much more damage your bullets do when they're headshots. You like almost elite them when you're hitting headshots. So like going off that sleep to headshot someone, especially a 7, who's so squishy, is just so much extra damage, which you're kind of throwing for no reason. Kind of crazy none of your teammates chase with you, but whatever. It's also a little unfortunate we didn't get that 7. We just barely survived our burst. Surprised no mid boss has been done yet either. Well, I guess I'm not surprised for Zelo, but he definitely should have. Yeah, you get double the fixation as well, which is what makes it, I mean, leading with sleep so good. Do we have QSR? Or did we just... No. We also don't have any reload tools, which Haze obviously really likes. I mean, QSR would not feel bad on this build since you're already going Surge of Power on your 1 for some reason. So having something like I mean, I think it is QSR, honestly, and not active reload. I mean, with the fixation, it's just like, if you read the... Like, I recommend, if you don't know what every character does, just read all their abilities where it says it grants super headshot. For the rest, it's just kind of like... A lot of us have been playing this game for a very long time and read every patch note as it's come out. So we kind of know all the minute details. Usually grab active reload, but not when I'm going Spirit on Haze. I mean, I feel like if you're going Spirit, you should buy Quicksilver reload then. It just gives more flat damage to your dagger, and it gives you, you know, reload. I mean, yeah, we're going Echo Shard, so... yeah. I thought Smoke... I mean, that was a good smoke bomb. I thought Max Smoke was the gank rush more. I mean, not really. Normally you're not gonna, if you're like trying to assassinate people, you're not gonna kill more than one, or you're not gonna assassinate more than like 1 every 30 seconds. The reason you max smoke bombs is for the iframes it gives you. What's up, noob? Your cam is shaking like crazy. Oh, that's because I'm fucking bouncing my leg, my fault. Thank you, for adding me with that. What was I gonna say? It's for the, because when you max it, you get like 0.5 seconds of invincibility every time you use it, which, I mean, you just use it to dodge 7 lightning scrolls, so I'm sure you know. And then, I mean, okay, yeah, is this, I mean, the build, it's definitely better to play a more standard build, but if you have more fun this way, then I respect it. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, we should be cold fronting the camp. Yeah. There we go. Just came out a little late. You're just denying yourself damage by not using it when all the minions are alive. Oh, you bite her. Okay. Interesting. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna... Oh, yeah. Just having the smoke bomb 4 iframes for dodging something like Lash ult, Wraith ult, Shiv ult. If, like, that is when you want to smoke bomb max. If, like, you're getting Lash ulted a lot, which normally getting Lash ulted a lot is a symptom of bad positioning. But if you're getting Lash ulted a lot, or if, you know, Wraith keeps jumping you, or if Shiv keeps executing you and you want to get his ult offline, then it feels great to have the smoke bomb maxed. What is that? I don't like the new little animation they added of like whatever the fuck that is. Is that just what bullet resist looks like? I don't know. That's what plate it looks like now. I see. Eka. Yeah, Headhunter is also just. I mean, PvE. I don't know. It's just kind of there. Okay, we missed our smoke bomb timing, dodge that lightning scroll, which is a little unfortunate. But it's, I mean, again, like I don't play that much, double dagger haze, as you can probably tell. If we're resetting, we should be going to like zip. We want to, I mean, I think we have our boost, right? Yeah, we have our boost. We want to be resetting back and forth as quickly as possible because it looks like our team is kind of continuing that fight. Also, at this point, we should be calling mid. They don't have any ults that can contest mid. The only ults they have that can contest mid are Yamata and Kelvin. Kelvin obviously being dead and Yamata not having it online, so it's a great time to do mid. Not used to lightning scroll timing? Yeah, it's... I mean, also, if you want to get timings down, I mean, playing's obviously one way, but you can also just go into the practice range. Like, if you practice it for like 5 minutes, you'll never miss any timings. Like, whatever timing that may be. Being like lightning scroll or whatever. If you just go in the range for 5 minutes, like make a 7 by lightning scroll, then make it a mimic and just start ulting, you'll be in a really good spot. Okay, they're already getting chopped. 1 second. Okay. We would love. How much damage do we do with our gun, actually? I mean, obviously, okay, 196 plus fixation DPS. Huh. So it's still pretty like standard. I would have looked for that gun buff then. Is Shiv even a gun build? Okay, Shiv is a gun build. It's very gun heavy. Okay. I mean, I see the vision. We should smoke on the stun. Yeah, perfect. And then you should just... We shouldn't keep chasing. It's unfortunate he lives on 1, but the second we see 1 person on that zip, we can't chase that, which I'm glad you know, although I'm going to assume it's a replay glitch or smoke bombs up. What's the time in between? Is there an easy way to see time in between rapid recharge charges? I don't actually know. I'm assuming it's a replay glitch. It was up, though. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming it's a T4 that's going to come out. 4 seconds for smoke. Okay, thank you. Then yeah, we definitely... Ooh, well, we did pop smoke bomb a little late then. Probably like 2 seconds late. We should just be popping it. Whenever we're running away, we should be looking if we have smoke bomb up when they could be actively chasing you. Because it's just... I mean, it's so much... Especially with rapid recharge. The cooldown's not very long. And it's so much free, like, utility in running away. Where if you just... They don't see you for 3 seconds, you're just 100% out. So we should be... I've actually seen a lot of Hazes like struggling with using it to run away recently in coaching. I don't know why. I think Hazes just kind of look at it as only an offensive tool. I mean, you're obviously using it defensively. Like, you did use it to run away. But the fact that like, especially with a rapid recharge build, it should be like... Whenever you're running away, you should be like thinking, like, okay, do I have smoke bomb? You know? Like, that should be ingrained in your head. I actually like boarding get ult off. And yeah, good kills. Been using it more for escape since this match. That's good. It's 3.5 tooltip for rapid recharge and you buy. Okay, thank you. I've honestly, I think the only character I've ever bought rapid recharge on is Viscous that I played. Oh wait, no, I play Dynamo. What am I talking about? The in-game timer is not always accurate when representing decimals. Thank you. We should at least be shooting him here. We're kind of just waiting in our smoke. I mean, there's no real reason to wait in our smoke there. Also, guy says ult, we can't chase. We're gonna get swapped, right? Yeah. You could have kept shooting her because you had high fixation stacks. Like, at least while you were running away, you could have kept shooting her. But then also... We shouldn't, like, at any time you're chasing a Geist, you should check if her ult's online. And if it is, you obviously cannot, like, melee chase her. In general, you should just assume she has ult, unless you've checked and seen she doesn't have ult. Like, it should always be on your mind when fighting a Geist that she could and probably does have ult, and we could not get a melee range of her. Which, if you really want to be cheeky, you can use Smoke Bomb to counter her ult, but it is... I mean, that's like some, you know, very, very, very high risk, high reward type of play. Yeah, yeah. It should be, I feel like, it should be pretty ingrained in your head that guy says swap. But this elo, you should have like, what, at least 100, 200 hours in the game? Probably like 100, right? Actually, Elo's Falling might be more like 200, 300. Like minimum. We should be pretty, like, it should be, okay, Geist is on our screen. Like, we're always scared of Geist swap, you know? Again, Cold Front stays online while we're farming. It's just free damage. Only on a 22-second cooldown. Smoke bombing. Okay, yeah. I mean, we should be on Rejuve when it falls. It's just, like, I don't mind staying in invis and looking for someone contesting, but we need to be in this pit. Great sleep. When Rejuve falls. Oh yeah, actually, this is perfect. Is she gonna chase? We should dodge her 1 with R2, please. Okay, she just doesn't press 1 on us. Interesting. Rush sleep. We're rushing our sleeps a lot. Like, that was just like throwing it for no reason. I don't even think we like saw either of them in like through that window. Yeah, we don't want to go in. We're that low. Okay. We'd already have Swift Striker and Burst Fire. Wait, why are we talking about fire rate? What was the... What started the dialogue? Also, yeah, I mean, you don't have that much base weapon. I guess you have a lot scaling off fixation. How's it going, Wolf? I'm so glad they added Ragdoll to this game. I remember the patch they added it. It was so fucking funny. Because, like, I don't know. The game went from, like, just the amount of funny deaths you see is so much better. Such a nice change. We should, like, I don't really know where we're going, but we should push this wave, like, at least one more before we go on our camp adventure. Okay, we're coming for it. Maybe a little late, but it is good. Your wave is always going to win because you have, super minions. I mean, in general, when you're pushing a wave, it's going to win, but especially with super minions, it's guaranteed your wave wins a even trade. So we should just be there to shove it and then go to our jungle. Feels like I got banned out of coaching and never received, but tried so often. Like you, did you mean you got, wait, what do you mean? Oh my god, I can't scroll. Salty. Sorry, that was a name. It sounded like I was DMing. But what do you mean, salty? The raffle? Does it say you're like timed out from the raffle? Because if so, you did, and you should check. You can go to the VODs channel. And it would be a review for you up. No, oh, you're just getting unlucky. I see. Okay, I don't even know what we're talking about in chat. How did 2 of your teammates? How did you lose? Okay, well, bad for looking away for a second. Okay. Going to reset to our shop. Get some more items again. Try Optim but never get it. That is unfortunate. But hey, I mean, that's the point of the tickets. Eventually it'll stack. Okay. Yeah, I mean, is our Ivy? What's our Ivy building? Ports. Okay, yeah, support-ish. Yeah. Support. Interesting. No, I mean, that's the point of the tickets. The tickets will be that, like, the point of the ticket system is to be like eventual guarantee that you will win if you will like enter enough. I think the most someone's ever gotten is like 20 something. We'll get there. Running earn. I mean, your movement's pretty good. I can tell you have hours in the game. Or at least you practice movement. You farm earns pretty, or not earns, boxes pretty efficiently. At least I tried it, yeah. Fair enough. Why did your ship drop urn? You should grab that urn. Your team's looking for a pick, which, like, I mean, you actually have to get to the fight now. You should not be pushing mid. Is like, if you made the call to grab Urn, I'd understand it. Pushing mid's really bad here. Your team is like taking a fight on the left side of map. Yeah, you come, but it's kind of too. I mean, it's pretty late. Fight's already been broken out for a while, and now we're also kind of fighting over nothing because our Shiv dropped Urn, which isn't ideal. I'd be careful. That's unfortunate we missed that. Yeah, you get the kill-ish. Okay, yeah, you do. You should smoke bomb away. Yeah. Now you could like I'd grab Urn, honestly. Yeah, just run across the map and grab Urn. It's either that or reset, which you're not running like you want to reset. We should be boosting the baseless, but we should not be coming back into this fight. It is highly likely we're gonna die if we're coming back into this fight. Does this guy have ult? She does not. Oh yeah, you're right. We also use boost down mid. That was very bad. Yeah, we do play like we want Fortitude. Do we think we're getting chased? I mean, it's unfortunate that fight turned south, but if you had just gone on zip and gone to base, I think you would have made it back for a whole nother, like, I mean, essentially another life, another fight. Maybe we could have gone another pick. This is bad. On 700 HP, or not 700, on, well, not your 700. On, like, 1000 HP, you should not be looking for that. Did he? One knocked off zip. Unfortunate. I wouldn't have grabbed zip in his face, but I also don't really think he had an angle to shoot you, so I'm confused. Maybe he was just like up. Either way, I don't think we should grab it, zip in his face. Hey, how's it going, Porpoise? It's going good. It's going good. I have very little taking mid/earn experience. The jar scares me because it's gone poorly so many times. Yeah. I didn't say the best thing in this elo. Because, like, one thing people kind of struggle with is they'll, like, start climbing, but then because they don't have, like, you know, quote-unquote jar or mid experience. Well, okay, mid is fine because your team will call it. But, like, not having jar experience can be pretty crippling. So, like, if you want, like, a superpower for climbing, even in this elo when your team doesn't react to you running Urn that well, just get used to what are the good timings for running it. We should have smoke bombed that. What's the word I'm looking for? Smoke bomb that Mystic Reverb. Crazy at proc Spirit Burn though. I guess she's just doing that much right now. Wait, it's not Yamata? But who the fuck had Reverb? Kelvin? Okay. Wait, what is that? Okay, maybe I just misread the situation. Oh. Oh, was it Para? It wasn't... No, okay, it was Para. It was Para. There we go. Wait, what happened to you? What kind of meta do... Oh, man, I don't know. I see... Wait, here. Let's... Oh, you just... Yeah, you shouldn't be trying to take that fight. Yeah. Again, kind of fishing a fight where you're low HP. You would like Fortitude a lot with your playstyle. I'll answer your question in 1 second. Let me just add notes. Okay. I mean, the meta is like, I don't know. We're kind of just tethered to, like, I don't know. I honestly don't really say we're in a spirit or gun meta, but I know the general consensus is we're in a gun meta just because of how much better gun characters can split right now. And it is a problem, like how much damage gun characters do to objectives. Okay, we're in dome. I'd look for something. I mean, you have 3 of your teammates in that dome. I don't think that's a negative fight. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, armor piercing rounds works on everything. It's just, I mean, that's what, I don't know. Armor piercing, I also just, armor piercing rounds is just such an item. I hope that they need to remove it to make bullet resilience, like, viable. Which is kind of the issue. Yeah, I mean, but it being a split pushing meta isn't anything new either. Like, since they, when was it? It was a long time ago. Since they did like a huge spirit nerf, we've just been in like a guns one-shot objectives. And like, it's not really healthy for the game. I mean, this is fine. You're playing relatively safe and you have some HP to burn. Okay. But I think the issue is just like, I mean, I don't know. If I had to put the issue, I think Lucky Shot is an issue. I think that, I mean, for one, I think towers just in general, or not towers, but like walkers and base guardians should have more resistances. But then, does she have ult? No, she does not. I especially think, what's the word I'm looking for? Especially I think Lucky Shot is like the problem. It's just a flat 30% extra damage. And like in the late game, I mean, even against players it's bad, but it's not that bad compared to other spirit items. But in the late game, you just do 30% extra damage to objectives, like flat. Like that's crazy. I mean, I don't think that's true, Wolf. I think like split-based characters should always be a thing, but it's just like if you compare this game to another MOBA, this is not a fight we really like to take. I mean, they're all respawning and they have reju. This is not like we should not be fishing for this fight. We should be resetting right now. Smoke bombing going to base. You're down to okay. Yeah, you are resetting. That's good. What was I gonna say? What I was looking for. What we're talking about Lucky Shot. Oh yeah, like if you look at other games, like I don't know, if we go to a league and we look at like Yorick or someone, or like Scion, who are like characters that are designed to split push. Like the whole thing about Yorick is like he split pushes. That's his entire thing. He like a normal character, like Wraith kills objectives faster in this game than he kills objectives in like League, which is just not at all healthy for the game because he quote unquote one shots towers as well. Oh, we popped our smoke bomb way too early. We need to save it for the stun. Yeah, and now we just die for that. We need to save our smoke bomb for that stun. I don't mind the ambush, but you need to be like ready to run away after you kill her. Because now that you died, they should end, surely. Well, they judge by the length of this game, I don't think they do. But 100% they should end. Oh yeah, yeah, have a good one, Holland. Have a good one. I mean, I like the ability point changes. I don't like, because I'm probably just from an OCD perspective, I don't like that you don't get to max all your abilities. It bothers me. Just like, again, from an OCD perspective. So like, I kind of hope they change that. But I do like that, like, I like you get second ability on first wave. I think, I just like think first wave feels a lot better now. And I like that you don't get a first ability point with first ability now. But I do wish I could max every ability because it bothers me. You should not look for this fight. Yeah, and then we just go out. Yeah, and the fact that you left with 2 points as well is also annoying. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm talking like old patch Wraith. Like now it's like fucking Viper or whatever. I'm just used to Wraith being the problem. I think, well, yeah, like Viper or whoever you want to say for split pushing. Just to, like even Gun. Well, I guess Gun Fern isn't that bad right now. Gun Ivy, Viper, whoever, they just do such a comical amount of damage. But also, I still would say you could time it. Wraith still, even after nerfs, Wraith still one shots faster, objectives faster than Yorick. Like I put money on that. I don't know. I like that they gave urns more. Like getting 3 urns now is a ton of impact. I like that a lot. I just wish I didn't have to see 2 ability points. I just wish I didn't have to see, what is she doing? I just wish I didn't have to see 2 ability points. I didn't have to see like not all your abilities are maxed, you know? Like I like that now that third urn matters a ton and like thinking, hey, this is a third urn we're running. Like this matters. No, I'm saying for one-shotting objectives. I think Gun Furnace is disgusting and needs to be nerfed into the ground. But for one-shotting objectives, it's not the most atrocious, in my opinion. But no, don't get me wrong. I think Gun and Furnace needs to be gutted. Also, that was a huge overchase on our part. We shouldn't really be chasing out of our base here. Our only goal is to keep our patron alive. We just want to stall. Them fighting in our base is worse for them. Chasing out of our base is just always bad for us because it makes the fight of terrain is like neutral. Well, our base, for 1, we're next to Fountain, but then for 2, just the geometry of our base makes it much easier for us to defend. I mean, okay, whether it's Gun Furnace or gun items existing, well, Gun Furnace is playable. It's the issue. Like, yeah, I agree. Fuck Gun Furnace. I also hope it's gutted tomorrow. This game ends, right? Yeah, this game's over. Just, I think Will Gun Furnace is better than Spirit Furnace. The game is in a bad spot, and that's just like, that's just how it is. In whether you get to that state, a better state by nerfing gun items or nerfing like in Furnace gun scaling, I don't care. Just one of like something needs to change. Because also, you know, he's not even fun to play as a gun character as well. He's 1,000 times more fun to play as a spirit character. Anyway. As far as your notes, in the lane positioning, like positioning him walking up too much. You sort of positioned very aggressively, got punished for it a lot. I think you'll return to VOD. We'll see. Anyway, it was over positioning a lot and taking a lot of bad poke, or just like walking up to wave to melee when you're like on 200 HP, taking a big chunk. Also not really being aware of where your warden is, which his name kind of implies that you were. Oh wait, no, that was a visual glitch. So that was his name. I've never seen someone's name being a glitch. The fuck? Wait, the guy who's weird. Okay, that's a new glitch. Anyway, I wonder. Oh, okay. Maybe it's someone you play with often. He does so much spirit damage without any purple items. Yeah. Well, I mean that's mostly toxic bullets hard carry. Toxic bullets just do a lot right now. But also spirit. I think the issue with Gun Furnace right now is also Spirit and Furnace is not bad. Like I played some Spirit and Furnace back when the patch dropped. It felt really strong, but Gun Furnace just feels like it's not even comparable to Spirit Furnace with how much better it is. But I don't even think Spirit Furnace is that bad right now. I just think the issue is how fucked Gun is, which again, you know, it's Lucky Shot I think needs to be drastically nerfed. That item is really not looked at for the just flat 30% damage increase it is. Anyway, back to notes. Also, you would engage on low HP a ton. I think you would really benefit. How's it going, Damnation? I think you'd really benefit from something like Fortitude, or just resetting more, using your boost better. Kind of misplayed our boost a couple of times. We were a little light on farming, although that build maybe isn't the greatest at farming. We still should be farming more, making sure after we sleep someone we're looking for those headshots. A lot of times we slept and then we're just body shotting. Even just like every time you sleep, just be like, hey, let me take a second to collect myself, glance at minimap, get my crosshair on their head, and be good. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I realistically think what the game needs to be balanced is like nerf a couple gun items, give objectives more bullet resist, and call it a day. It was insane to me that last patch they nerfed what was it, walkers? No, it was all objectives. They nerfed objective spirit resist. Like, why? The issue isn't that spirit characters do too little to walkers. The issue is that gun characters do too much. Why do we see Viper one-shotting a walker in 2 seconds and think like, yeah, that's the point we want all characters to be at? Let's see. Let's get a new raffle up. Raffles / raffle. I have caps lock on. 5 minutes. Easy raffle. Here, perfect. At Gambler. Oh. What is Ray's win rate after that nerf? Actually, I haven't checked. Let me check on that. Let me get my stream browser up. Get this here. Stat locker. It's not Stack Locker. It's track. I always forget what the name of this goddamn website is. Is it Tracklock? Stat Locker, Deadlock? No, it's Tracklock. Tracklock, right? Is it? What the fuck is this goddamn website called? Statlock. Wait, it is Statlocker. Okay, thank you. I really wish it had a name that was more Deadlock themed, but whatever. Okay. I haven't actually checked win rates. Where is character win rates? Heroes, hero stats. What is Wraith at right now? 51%. Oh no, okay, she's at a 49.2% win rate. That's not bad. Okay. It's also, I don't understand how they see Viper having a 51.6% win rate and they think that's healthy. Well, I guess they did nerf her last patch, so maybe they don't think it's healthy, but like, a character that's quote unquote hard to play should not have that positive of a win rate. Like, Yamata's on 49.9, that's not good. Hard characters should have below a 49% win rate. Because, I mean, at least in general, Elo. Because good players should be or new players should be sandbagging their win rate really hard. Dead stats would go hard, yeah, I'd fuck with dead stats. Triglock, okay, yeah, I just need to I need to fucking write that shit down. Because I have it on my normal browser, it obviously autocorrects. But on my stream, I'm just setting up my stream browser right now, which needs to be more, everything ready. I don't know. I think they'll probably do a hero flood before they do more balancing and just see how shit shakes out. But like, we'll see. I think I don't know. Also an issue. I mean, plated armor is good. I don't know. I'm really trying to like. Is I don't even think gun character. I mean, gun character damage. No, gun character damage to players is pretty absurd. I think also an issue is just like at a higher elo, you obviously hit more and more consistent headshots. So characters like Viper, who in normal elo are like strong or like good but not crazy, if you get against a player who has really good aim, they feel absurd to play against. Like if you get against a Viper who only hits headshots, it feels genuinely unbeatable because of how quickly they one shot you. Versus when you get against someone who's really good at a spirit character, they might get super fed, but there isn't that level. There isn't that level of like just a skill diff that can make a character, I mean, mathematically 2 times as good, you know? That is just purely off of mechanical skill. And I think that's also an issue that makes it a little weird to balance. God. And also, okay, another thing is you know the game's at a bad spot when people are building Gun Ivy. No offense to Highdocker. Like Highdockers, I respect Highdocker's build. Homie's like chill as fuck, but like the game is in a good spot when it's niche, when like Highdocker Gun Ivy is niche and not like one of the top Ivy builds, you know, not like way more common than Spirit Ivy. I think that's kind of the issue. Oh, I still need to stop my fucking recording. God damn it. I mean, that's definitely not being a video either. Is it almost 1? Okay. We got at least a couple raffles left in us. Why the fuck am I seeing melee Kelvin and gun Kelvin more than spirit? Yep, exactly. It's an issue when the medic. I mean, gun shiv being meta, I guess, is more on the line. But like, it is an issue. Well, I guess yeah, we are just in the gun meta. Now I'm thinking about it, because it really is an issue when every character is being built gun. I mean, hell, one of the reasons Paradox is so good right now is because this shit scales off of gun damage. Like, that is definitely an issue. Now that I'm thinking about it more and more. Okay, to be fair, I haven't seen good Glockets. I've seen Glocket, but it still feels like a niche meme build, which is good. I've seen more P90 Viscuses too. Also, you kind of know Warden's a problem when he's more commonly built Spirit. Ironically, it shows that the opposite, the opposite way, that Warden's a problem, because he's still built Spirit when every other character who's a Spirit character is being the people are trying to force build gun when Warden has a fine gun build, and yet people are still building Spirit. Like, it's Okay, Arcanist 7. I haven't reviewed a 7 in a minute. I mean, all you really have to do is farm. All you really have to do is farm and press 4, so I believe. Carbine makes me angry. Yeah, Carbine. Well, I mean, the thing about Carbine builds, though, I don't really complain about it as much, because if you buy Spellbreaker, it just is useless, like straight up. Versus, because it does spirit damage. Ironically, I guess that's also the issue. Is like Spellbreak feels like it counters a lot of spirit characters more than plated armor counters gun characters. I don't know. It's been so long since I've worked in game balancing. Like, I don't know what the fuck you do about this. Yeah, Warden, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I just want a character flood. I don't even care about game balance at this point. I mean, obviously, I think Gun Furnace should be nerfed. But, like, other than that, like, I don't really even mind. Is this another Arcanist review? Yes, it is. We can leave the logo. We're good. But it is. Oh, yeah, you are a hard gun comp. Flash is your only spirit. That does not feel nice. Oh, I know you have spirit. What am I saying? Completely forgot you exist. That's one thing I've noticed recently. It's like, I don't know. I really discount the player when I'm looking at stats and stuff. I'll be a Vampire Bat main very soon. Yeah, Vampire Bat seems fun. I like that. I don't know. I mean, high likelihood that those characters' abilities get changed. A very high likelihood. But, I do like the Dynamo too. Like, as her too. How do you even counter Gun and Furnace? I mean, it has to be plated. Well, no, plated armor takes priority over armor piercing rounds. Like if how do I word this? If you have plated armor, it denies armor piercing rounds procs. Like you still dodge 30% of bullets, and then on the 66% of bullets that hit you, or is it 25%? I don't fucking remember the numbers. Either way, on the portion of bullets that hit you, um, you have like, well, on those portion of bullets, plated armor has. God, I need to look at numbers while I'm doing this because this is actually kind of important to say correctly. Um, where is it? It's not. My brain works normally. Smile. Okay. So yeah, on the 70% of bullets that hit you after the deflection percentage, 50% of them have a chance to not even proc armor piercing rounds because that technically is an on hit, along with, you know, like burn and all that. And then on the 50% of the 70% that hit you, so the 35% of bullets that hit you and don't get blocked by plated armor or plated armor's on hit proc chance, those bullets then have a 60% chance to pierce your bullet resist. So only 20-ish% of bullets are actually piercing through your bullet resist. And then 30% are being denied. And then 40% are hitting you but still getting affected by your bullet resist. That's the easiest way to put it. No, it's fortunately not. Well, that's the reason bullet resilience is so much worse than plated armor right now, is because plated armor blocks armor piercing rounds. When I'm playing Ball of Viscous, I feel like I have to buy 4 counter items, not instantly melt against the Fed and Furnace. Yeah, that is sometimes how it feels. Because you do kind of need, if Gun and Furnace gets fed, you do kind of need debuff remover and plated armor, which does not feel fun. It's all, I also think it's just a symptom of like toxic bullets. This is a Spirit and Furnace? What the fuck? He has not caught the memo. Wait, a Spirit? Okay, no, he's also toxic bullets. But wait, is this Spirit? Oh no, this is, no, it is Spirit. Toxic bullets are just such, they're interesting. Also, there's not really a way to counter them for Spirit. I mean, there's Spirit Resilience, but it's like, there's no big item to counter the toxic bullets, which is also kind of an issue. Okay. No, what the fuck did I even just try to do? Why did that ask? You know what? Stream's so good, that's what matters. Flash marker, Arcanist, Infernus. This has to be good. No, not Infernus. Seven. This has to be YouTubeable content. We lock it. How long is this one? 40 minutes? Okay. Where is, okay, there we go. Okay. Because I want this to be a YouTube video, let's also do this, because you know me. Probably do a decent chunk of flaming. Not the player, obviously, but the teammates. We need some lash coaching. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I used to, like, back when I did daily uploads the first bout, it was like 90% lashes. Like, if you go to the previous of my channel, obviously, it's a little, some of the information's a little outdated. But, like, it's, I was so many lashes constantly. Because the issue, well, not the issue, but one thing is just, like, recently I've been reviewing a lot of shivs, and a lot of shivs have been making the main, like, the YouTube screen, which brings in a lot more shiv mains, which means I get a lot more shivs and raffles, which means a lot more of good reviews or shiv reviews. And I think you can see where this is going. There we go. Oh, okay, it skips. Is this first wave? Okay, this is first wave. Okay. Lash took a bit of a dive in pick rates. Yeah. He's less, I mean, which I think is good, because it also kind of just means other characters are just a lot of characters are just fun right now, which I think is good. But it is a little, there are some unfortunate issues. I mean, now that Bebop wasted Hoku to be a lot less scared, because Haze isn't that strong of a laner. And you have, yeah, I'd like look to going with your Abrams. Seven isn't the strongest laner, but he also isn't the weakest. Abrams is an extremely strong laner, so when Bebop Hook is on cooldown, we don't really have to be that afraid of him. Now we have to be afraid, because Bebop just got second ability, and his hook should be coming online in like 2 seconds-ish? 3 seconds? How long? Okay, it's online, yeah. But it's like just coming up. So now we have to be a lot more careful. Also, that deny is unlucky, but we should buy right now. Not really any reason to stay. Look for denies. My timer is desunk, unfortunately, so I don't know when boxes actually spawn. I believe it's 30 seconds every wave, so it should be next wave, like after next wave they spawn. If I'm not incorrect, or it might be on 4th wave. Forget how the exact time works. Is it on 4th wave? They spawn every 30. Takes them 30 to get across the map. No, they're about to spawn. Yeah, boxes just spawned on 3rd wave. Okay. I know my math, smile. A little careful with our positioning. Just make sure to be behind cover while we're shooting minions. Right now, you know, great time to do a little quick box route. You aren't. Ooh, yeah, it's unfortunate. You didn't melee. Honestly surprised. You up with some semblance of, like, competency, I suppose. Okay. I mean, I guess also you didn't parry, so you would have got rewarded for meleeing, but I still am surprised you didn't melee. Yeah, be careful there. In general, you shouldn't, like, farm a minion in range, like, when you're in line of sight of a haze. But especially at 7. Does she have headshot booster? She didn't buy headshot. Full lifesteal's crazy. But she should have headshot booster because, you know, you have such a giant head. And also her just lasering your head. You have such a giant head hitbox. She gets so much. Like, you have to be so much more hyper conscious of Haze just left clicking your head. Why did he just walk at you for that bomb stack? Throw our ball to cut him off. Yeah, perfect. We're a little low with our ball throws. You should aim it more like at the tops there, because you gotta keep in mind it like travels with them. So it's not good. Like, it's much better if it doesn't connect to terrain like that, and instead it's getting stopped on a player and then continuing to move with them. 7 in his goofy big dome. Yeah. It's the one thing, it's like, his dome is kind of the reason he has a weak laning stage, because his, like, damage isn't that bad. But he's just so easy to farm headshots off of. You should, yeah, I mean, you can't really help your Abrams for that much there, but you shouldn't be running away. Like, you're not in danger of dying to the haze. You should be at least, like, trying to throw some pock shots at her, or, like, peeling. You, again, 99% of the time you aren't going to save him, but you also aren't in danger. This is very risky siege. She shouldn't have sleep up because I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say because I'm pretty sure she used it to kill Abrams. But we should still not be sieging into that. Instead, we should be doing a box route or something. I didn't pay attention if we killed any minions. I don't think we did. But we also definitely shouldn't be killing minions while Abrams isn't there. Regen sprint boots. Fair enough. Surge, a bit of a waste with only 1 minion there. Good stun. We shouldn't. I believe that was confirmed. The way you're spamming, yeah, that was confirmed cast. We shouldn't be on confirmed cast. Not good to try to parry there. The only times you parry after a beep, well, okay. Against a good bebop, they'll thread a light melee into their uppercut, but you should only parry against them once they've done that to you once, so you know they actually know how to do it, because most bebops, especially in this elo, don't know how to do it. You're positioned way too aggressively. Haze sleep online and bebop hook, this is way too aggressive. Yeah, bebop bolts also sends you to the grave. We should be positioned more by our shop or like back here. I honestly might even just come to Veil and just try to take pock shots through Veil and just hope we don't get blinded by a sleep or a hook. But that is just way too risky. What is even on 7's head? My mic speaking is going a little crazy. I don't know. I think it's a hat. I think it's because, like, I mean, his lore is he was like, I don't know, put in the electric chair and then he just like said no. So I think he just like merged with it like a, I don't know, some kind of Mechatron. Is that what they do? Transformer? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Like a Power Ranger. That's what the Power Rangers do, right? I mean, no bebop hook. Did he miss a hook on a sleep target? No shot, right? Nah, she must have slept after. Your Abrams is very aggressive, but also like now you have Waven, you should just both take a second, do boxes. Especially with your Abrams this low, it's so risky to stay like pushed forward. Are you getting ganked? The fuck? Bad ults. Yeah, that is an extreme bad ult. No reason to do that. You're just denying yourself a very valuable tool. Fortunately, we get hooked after it too. Waste of ball there as well. Should not be balling. I think it's like its actual head. Yeah, you like fused with it, but I don't really know. It's like, oh, there was a whole lore video. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. Like a lore video I watched like 6 months ago or something. I haven't really dropped much lore since then. But it was like a 20-minute video. I watched it like 6 months ago. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I completely forgot about it. What are we gonna buy? Oh, I also didn't talk about confirm cast. You shouldn't be on confirm cast. Quick cast, well, with 7 stun, you should 100% be on instant cast. because it'll just tell you who you're gonna place it under, like an icon under them, like you're casting. Actually, I don't know if there's any equivalents without having quick cast on. Also, I feel like my mouth just made a noise like a wind tunnel, but that was interesting. What was I trying to say? I hope I didn't pick up. What was I? The point is, we should use quick cast or instant cast. Quick cast I don't think is good on 7 Sun, but some people prefer quick cast because it's you can hold down the ability key to like see its range and such. Especially on 7 Sun, I think instant cast is better because it puts a little icon under the enemy you're going to use it on, which just makes it so you always know who it's going to go on. This is way too aggressive into Bebop hook. Yeah, there it is. We got a couple things there. We should have parried tower when we got hooked in. Yeah, we're dead. Good movement. There's a chance. Wow, okay, his bombs actually do a ton. What the hell? How many stacks does he have? Oh, it's only 200. I like more. Very unfortunate. That was just pushing too aggressively into a Bebop hook. Especially because they could have like they don't even have to gamble that Bebop hook hits you. They could have just haze slept you first. And there's like no danger for them. How's it going, Matrix? If you look at the top parts of the art for him, you can see the top of his skull. It's just charred in black. Oh, really? That's sick. I mean, he's obviously going to need a model redesign. Hopefully they don't make his head smaller or I'm going to scream. Because he's all, I mean, I don't know. This character is just... Anyway. You guys aren't really respecting the Bebop hook enough. You can't control your Abrams, but you should be more careful. Wow, he actually dies to that. You should just be more careful yourself. Like, you're really getting bled out by this Bebop hook. Yeah, it's almost like... Bebop hook is almost the perfect... At least the way this is Bebop is playing is like every time you've gotten punished for every time you've pushed up when you should have been doing a camper box farming. It's like the perfect reminder, like the perfect punisher of you overextending. Have a good night, Matrix. It's like the perfect... It's the perfect... I don't know. It just really... Anytime you've gotten Bebop hooked to this game especially, it's because of a mistake you've made. Like, that's a good ult. I mean, it's because you've just positioned too aggressively. We should cancel our ult now. No reason to stick that out after Haze dies. No one's within the AoE. Oh, good kill. Okay, let me add some stuff to your notes. Okay. Okay. You get tower, that's good. I mean, surprising amount of realms for the elo. Obviously, Calico's realm wasn't great, but Ven coming over is not bad. Oh, I didn't even see the Talon Bird. Yeah, it's kind of... I mean, it's kind of fun to, like, watch lower or people who don't know how to control Talon Bird use it. I mean, it's a fucking pain in the ass to learn how to use. Like, once you learn it, it feels so... I don't quite know the word I'm looking for. It just does so much. I assume we're saving for a T3. I mean, I'm glad we're hitting Laudos. They're giving us a lot of them, so we'll take them. Should be balling this camp. Yeah, there we go. A little slow. Also, I'm pretty sure we clicked to level our ability, which you should never be clicking to level an ability. You should always be using, I believe it's Control or Alt, and then pressing your ability key, and that's a faster way to level it, and you can level it like mid-fight and such. I'm actually going to talk about some tech I saw, depending on how Spending Machine lands. Oh, it's desunk, so I can't talk about it. Oh, yeah, Beautiful Rotation. Oh, it's not desunk. Beautiful Rotation. When it spawns like that, and you know you can't get it first melee, but that was basically the worst possible spawn for it, light-wise, you can actually walk over here, get a melee on this machine, walk back, and then confirm it. It's something that takes a little practice, but you'll see a lot of, well, maybe not a lot of high elo players do it, but like you'll see the very, very like top players do it. It's pretty nice tech to have. It just, again, it doesn't save that much time. Like what, 2.5 seconds for the melee animation? But it is just a little bit of time that can matter, you know? Min-maxing all that time matters a decent chunk, especially when you're playing a character like Seven who loves to farm. Super jealous of Miklas for spending hours learning bird routes only for the 3 lane update to happen and every route get fucked. Or getting fucked. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think you have to learn bird routes. You just kind of have to know how to control the bird on the fly. Like, I just played like 20 games of Bird Max Talon, and then now I'm like a bird god. Even though I don't play Talon, because I find him boring unless it's Bird Max. Yeah, we stun him, run away. That's good. Wait. Oh, our Abrams is already dead. We should, when we're trying to peel for our Abrams, I assume it was our Abrams who was caught in that. That's fine. We need to get to our tower. We're gonna get people poked 100%. Yeah, I like the ults. I mean, he should die for this, right? You should have balled him. 100% the second you got hooked in, you should have balled. We get the ball there. And then we should get out. Yeah, I like the ult because it's just for that exact reason. It's better safe. If you don't do it, they're probably going to get a hook on you and you're going to be in a bunch of danger. I spent dozens of hours on zipline rotations. Yeah. Yeah, that one makes more sense to learn, and that is unfortunate. I just, your Calico of Crushing Fist 13 minutes into the game. Whatever. Oh yeah, we don't have Spirit Lifesteal, that's true. One reason 7 likes Spirit Lifesteal so much is because it allows him to stay in the jungle so much longer. If you're ever playing against 7, you know one of the issues is just how insanely easily he gets ahead on farm. So you really should just be hypermaxing that farm, and you should have Spirit Lifesteal for that exact reason. Because you're going to be forced to reset a lot more without it. I had a couple zip rotations that worked for the 3-lane uptake, but they nuked it with the mid lane bridge. Oh, I see, yeah. There aren't that many, there's only a couple rotations. I mean, well, 7's farm. Oh, never mind, 7's not farming. I will show one I know that people don't really do enough. That's really good. Good movement. Unfortunately, T-Center dash, so you should not be jumping back in. You should definitely stay on. It's fine to keep like staying in this fight, but you should be staying on roofs and then just taking poke shots. It seems like they die either way, but if you want to help your team, it should be from a distance. From here, you just want to throw a ball and run away. You're in a ton of danger under this tower. If they're good, they'll just sleep you and then come kill you. Surprised they're not. Yeah, you 100% should die for this. You're pushing up way too aggressively as tower's dying. This is bad routing too. Yeah, our only chance of living was Walker. I mean, I like the movement. You should be dead for this though. 100% you should be dead. Did she lose you? I guess she lost you. But you should never be able to run a outrun a Calico in cat form. Okay, there she is. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, now you die. We should be ready to parry. Oh, she doesn't have move speed on her cat yet, actually. So maybe there's a world in which you live. But we should, for one, shoot a path to Walker. And then for 2, we shouldn't, like, when our tower's dying or that low HP, we just need to be backing off preemptively, because they're obviously going to immediately go on us the second tower falls. Not sliding up on Fleetfoot, I feel. Oh, I didn't even see. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to Fleetfoot slides. So far, your, like, mantle slides are good, which is far above the CeeLo. I definitely noticed that. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, you know, good, like, decent movement. I mean, maybe a little rough on that, but again, we see the mantle slide, which is good. Okay, just grab this. Yeah. I mean, I'm curious what we're gonna buy. I don't have any form of sustain. Well, I guess we have right. Wait, did we sell healing right? Oh wait, no, someone else gave us healing right when we had it. We just have no form of sustain, which is pretty bad on 7. You know, you farm. Yeah, good ball. Was actually perfectly placed. Just, it feels bad to not have sustain on 7 because you need like, you just want to spend like 20 years in your jungle getting farmed above everyone else. You play stunner, yeah, you just kill. He's probably gonna ultra stun, yeah. I said that way too. I started saying that, but I would like, you should visit when you stun her. It's pretty predictable she's gonna ult it, so I wouldn't get that close to her. And then you should just be like kind of backing off with it, or like when she goes in that ult. I mean, you got one of you got Wraith ulted, but you should be. I don't believe it was you, and she doesn't have ping pong on her ult yet. I believe she ulted Abrams. You should just be chasing Calico there. Saving for a leech? I mean, if we are saving for a leech, Spirit Lifesteal builds into leech. So I don't think we are, and if we are, we 100% should be buying Spirit Lifesteal. I mean, you're doing a good job getting your lottos. Is Pocket just killing everyone? Yes, I Pocket has so much farm. Again, I think another window where we could have worked in a melee on the second vending machine. It's like I recommend practicing. I've been trying to do it more and more and practicing it more. It feels really nice for just like min-maxing. Okay. I mean, it's not the best time for us to farm right now. They have 3 dead. We're showing 3 on map. Should be pushing mid or trying to peel for our pocket. We're farming as our pocket's like crying in pain next to us. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, yeah, that That was just a bad ult. I was trying to think. You weren't. You should have been backing up there, and you weren't. You didn't have any kill potential on him in that ult because your ult does not do much DPS right now. You need it max, and you need more spirit power. Same for capacitor would be lore accurate. True. True as well. Eka. Yeah. What are we gonna buy? We are we are saving for a T4, so I'm very curious what it will be. This box should put us in range. Yeah, perfect. Now we go to shop. I mean, your movement's not bad. What are we buying? I mean, I see the vision. I see the vision. Why can I not find Infuser? Is it green? Am I crazy? I never buy this item. Again, I mean, upgrades from Spirit Lifesteal, that's what I was checking, because I thought I might be wrong. It upgrades from Spirit Lifesteal, so if we're going to rush that, we 100% need to be buying Spirit Lifesteal first. Because there's, you know, literally no downside to buying Spirit Lifesteal first, and it lets us stay in our jungle more. I don't mind. I mean, it's not the greatest rush, but it could be worse, and I'm not like that hyper macro with like 7 build to know like exactly when it's perfect to pick up or not. It's good with your ults. Though it is a little scary in a Talon, actually. That bird kind of just reminded me having like, I mean, having Infuser in general that executes is a little scary because you try to pop it when you're like below 40-30% HP and then pressing ults. But yeah, 100%. Yeah, Spirit Life still should have come out. Depending on your builds, you should just, in general, some builds don't do this because they're like made by higher elo, well, they're either made by higher elo players or they're made by lower elo players. And they just expect you. I like that we don't stick this Walker. Actually, our team's fighting. We should stick it. What the fuck is our team doing? Yeah, we should stick this Walker 100%. They're showing like 4 or 5 on map. I like us not sticking that Walker if they aren't showing, but for some reason they're just, I don't know what. I'd be careful. After we push this way, we need to back off. Yeah, now we need to run away. I was afraid to be called by a few of them. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought, again, I would have thought the same, but you should just glance at map there, see that they were literally, I think, showing 4 on map, be like, oh, it's probably fine. My team's fighting behind me anyway. Which, like, you have two options there when you see your team fighting behind you, which is 1, get to your team and help, 2, just split the Walker. I would just split the Walker. Gets you more souls, that's what you want. And gets, I mean, you know, flex off of your team, which is great. And we're doing a good job sliding. I would, you know, again, min-maxy, but you aren't, with Infuser, you aren't taking that much from the camp. I would try to switch which one I'm shooting so they all die at the same time, because you're kind of just like lowering your DPS by focusing one down, excuse me. Wait, I just see, well, okay. Alright, well, I saw someone reply to that message. I'm not reading that one out loud. Let's see. I mean, Urn's neutral right now. Wouldn't mind an Urn run. We have a positive fight because we're up a decent chunk of souls, but we're not up enough for Urn to be on their side. And on top of that, we have really good team fight ults with Seven and Lash. Well, they're only really good team fight ults are like Warden. Really just Warden. And his, I mean, it should be up by the time the Urn run happens. But also, if you'd done it like perfectly, you probably could have crammed it in before you even got it back. Would be a decent time to run Urn. This is like, in general, the time to run Urn, when you're up like 9%, is a great time to run Urn because you want to fight more than the enemy. Well, comp-based things too, but you want to fight more than the enemy. And you win a fight, you're like much more likely to win a fight because you have a soul advantage, but you're just barely below the threshold of it being on their side, like right now, where I believe you're up, what, 8%? Something like that. That's, you know, estimate math, but it should be pretty close. What else was I thinking? Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say, it's comp dependent. Of you in general have the better team fight comp right now, and if, you know, the comps were switched with Warden ult up, I would still say it's fine to run it, but it does get more dicey if they have, you know, like Dino ult, Lash ult, any of those good team fight things. Well, we didn't have enough people, Wolf. We're not, like, we need 8 people to do Project Winter, and we only had like 4, and then like 2 tentatives. Like, it's we need enough people to do Winter. Yeah, we just stay in our jungle. You could path a little more efficiently by jumping up here. But why set up the event? To see if we can get enough people. What do you mean? Why organize an event to see if we can get 8 people, and then we don't get 8 people, we don't do it? What do you mean? It's to see if we can get enough people. Let's see. We should just make our way to our tier 3. We're gonna buy. I feel like I don't really help take the walkers. I mean, yes, but also, I mean, it's crazy they're letting your team just do this, but like, it's not your 7. It's not bad for you just to sit in your jungle. You help with the mid one a lot, and then at that point, you just had a ton of farm to clear on your side. Like, it's kind of crazy. Your team is just pushing, and they're allowing your team to get all these walkers. This really isn't how the game should be shaking out, but I think they're just getting caught out a lot. God, I hate confirm cast so much. Actually, maybe that was quick cast. Oh wait, actually, is it quick cast, and that's why it looks like that when you're spamming? I think quick cast. In which case, just put on Insta for at least for 7 stun. It is okay. I see. I see. Yeah, I would say put it on Insta. You hear the bird. Okay, yeah, you're looking at it. You're gonna get birded though. Yeah, there it is. I would be, especially with 7 stun, I would just have install and see. For 1, you don't have to like give yourself epilepsy, and then for 2, it just again shows the icon under them, so you know who's in range or when they're in range. It's not like you ever really need to see 7 stun range like you would with like a, I don't know, Ivy Katsu or like Geist Bomb Arc. I don't like to have the square display every time in the UI, really. I feel like it's really useful to know like when you have it, so you don't even have to look at the ability cooldown, it just tells you when it comes up. Oh yeah, we reset now. We shouldn't die to Spirit Burn. We live on what, 40? 70? Okay. Did we? Oh yeah, you should never roll without popping Infuser. It's just, well, what's the clone? I mean, I guess I shouldn't say never, but like, it's pretty much anytime you ult, you want to be popping Infuser in tandem with it. Because ideally, you know, you're like Infuser on stopping and calling today. We buy Spirit Resilience. We don't have that much Spirit Burst. Well, what's their build? Yeah, I like Spirit Resilience. The only thing that Spellbreak is really good into is Talon Owl. Talon Owl, which I guess Bomb Bebop actually... I don't know. I like Bomb Bebop just does so little. 1, 2, go. You should kill it, right? Yeah. But I guess, I mean, I don't mind Spirit Resilience here. I could see an argument for Spellbreak. I don't mind Resilience. Did Tano just cancel your melee and save you? Honestly, I wouldn't expect that either. That Calico should 100% die for that, and that is 100% her making a mistake, and then her team just saving her. Your team, unfortunately there's no objectives for your team to get across the map. But I would have died to that too. I mean, yeah, Calico should have not been allowed to just do that. And it is very unfortunate. Am I sliding down again? Yeah, I'm still in frame. It is funny, I just always get more comfy when I'm coaching. I guess it's not a bad habit. Well, for framing, it's not ideal. And I'm back in the sun, so the lighting shit, whatever. I think like drapes. That's what I need. Stun. We should not chase this though. I mean, yeah, it's also we shouldn't really be using our ball for Boke there, because what we like if the wave touches our walker, I mean, it's probably our walker's probably gonna get backdoored. But if the wave touches our walker, it 100% dies. So you really need to be zoning. Crazy, they're not backdooring here. 100%. Their Haze should just like come to this veil spot and backdoor it. I was also gonna show that rollout. The only zipline skip if you're rotating lane's a good one. It's like you come down here. Feels so slow. And then you like go under here. It's a little faster than going all the way to base. I think it's actually faster this way because of the stairs. This way I'm not. I think it might be pretty similar, but either way, that's like the only one I know that well right now, besides, you know, obviously mid skip. Which I gas up a lot. Am I still in frame? Okay. Might be sliding out too much. Waiting for a wave. I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, you're trying to make your wave push, but I would honestly just let their wave come to you and farm it. Because the idea of shooting the wave off zip is that you are now making your wave push into them, but yeah, you farm it anyway. But it's better for you just to farm it, because you're not in that much danger. Pocket should be fine. I'd be careful. Did Pocket not have Kates? I mean, this is a waste of your ult. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's a great fight. This is the type of shit where it's a little low elo pilled. It's like... It's a positive fight, but this is at this point it's really bad. When you have like your teammates not coming nearby, we should not continue to fish for the fight. But like they shouldn't just be jumping your pocket with 2 people. But it's kind of hard because like, okay, we're kind of just letting her shoot us. I mean, I like that we're jumping around to try to deny our headshots. But we should be more just kind of doing circles there. Well, she can still shoot us. Yeah, we should have unstop. I assume it's our next item. Your team should... can you do mid? Yeah, your team should do mid. What I was going to say is, like, if it's one of my games and 2 people jump my pocket, I'm running the fuck away. Because we buy Juggernaut? Yeah, I definitely think unstop is better. They have so much to cancel your ult with, like, Talonbird, Wraith ult. Even, I mean, Warden Cage doesn't cancel it, but it locks you down, which is annoying. They have, like, I mean, Evo Poke to pull you out of position. It's none of them about knockdown, surprisingly, but they definitely should. What was I fucking saying? I already forgot. I'm so like scatterbrained today. Wait, I actually remember what I was saying. Wait, does anyone remember? I completely forgot. Oh yeah. But in that situation, it's like if 2 people jump my pocket in my game, it's like okay, I'm running away because there's probably 4 of them. Like I'd be surprised if 2 people are that deep in my jungle jumping someone, 100% they have at least 2 more teammates within like 5 seconds away from them. So I'm running the fuck away. But in this elo, it's not like you can see these 2 people jumping and be like we should not be this deep in their jungle. Well, we have 4 of us dead, but and be like they're probably... I would farm this camp honestly. Just throw a ball at it while you're running away, steal a couple of their souls. Like they're probably alone. I'm glad we're going for bridge buff. If you're making that decision to choose to fight them there, you have to make sure you're consciously saying, like, this is only a good fight. Like, this is not a good fight. Like, you have to make sure you're... I don't quite know how to phrase this. You have to make sure you're making the call and you understand the call's only good because of the elo you're in. Like, you have to be making sure you're like, this is a bad fight, but because I'm in Arcanist right now, we can fight this. So that way, when you climb up to an elo where people aren't, like, pushing in 2 alone into your jungle... you aren't like going to repeatedly die to it or repeatedly fall for it. Okay, nice. Because it's something that can really like almost meet a mental wall for players where they condition themselves like low elo play. Like this Wraith, for example, who just pushed alone into your walker and is now upset that 3 of you jumped her when none of you are showing on map. Like you can condition yourself to low elo play. And then when you climb up to an elo where people are more competent, because I'm sure this Wraith is used to in a previous elo, maybe honestly probably even Arcanist, but definitely in what is it, Alchemist before, where she could just push a walker like that and no one would react. But because she wasn't telling herself this is a bad play because they're not showing on map, but because of my elo it's good. Now she's conditioned that that is good and she's going to keep dying like that probably like 30, 40 more times before eventually it gets like hit into her skull that she can't do that anymore. So you got to make sure, like, you have to make sure when you're making those calls, you're like acknowledging that they are only good because of the elo you are in. Is the whole long-winded TLDR. Let's see. I mean, it's really bad we don't have unstop yet. I hope we buy it next, but I kind of doubt it. Also, Juggernaut's not bad. I mean, the vision is obviously to stop you from dying in ult, so I don't dislike it. We aren't actually getting that ahead on farm, which isn't great. I don't think our farming is like that drastically inefficient, but we are a little like we spend a lot of time in jungle and not a lot of time on waves. We want to make sure when we're like catching or when we're farming, we're integrating waves into our farm. Almas and suppressor, interesting. We want to make sure we're not like integrating. We want to make sure we are integrating waves into our farm for the maximum amount of souls. I need to like, maybe my next arc, I'll just do a hyper farmer so I can make a whole like hyper farming guide. You should shoot her first. I believe the reason you couldn't place stun on her there was because she was, maybe you weren't even trying. Actually, no, you weren't even trying. You were just chasing her. Good kill. I do think that is worth these solo ults. Yeah, we kill Calico as well. Should be rolled into mid, although I don't know if it will be. Is your pocket gonna die? Oh, they're still fighting. I mean, this is a great fight for us. We love the... Oh my god, that... Yeah, unfortunately we got caught this by that Bebop bomb. Infuser is not enough to keep us alive. Oh, maybe it is. Alright, be careful. Don't grab that zip in their face. Yeah, that's goodish movement. I wouldn't waste my boost, though. If they didn't shoot you off there, they're not going to catch you. Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't really see that much what we bought. Mystic Slow is good. I'm surprised it's coming out so late. That is a very strong 7 item. What is a suppressor? I think you bought that a bit ago. What else did you buy? Oh, Surge of Power. Okay. You're on mid. Yeah, it's... I mean, you have to do it pretty quickly, but you do have a lot of DPS. They don't have that many ults to contest. I doubt this Elo Talon can time his bird to stun off Rejuve drop. Okay. Man, I had the fucking hiccups. I think it has to do with me talking for a prolonged amount of time. Wow, he almost timed it right. That's crazy. You should probably be parrying on that, but since none of your teammates are in pit, I don't mind you going for the melee. It's just normal, or sorry, it's not since none of your teammates are in pit, since it was like only your Abrams following up with the ult. Because normally when you're in pit, you should be the one parrying. Especially with your Abrams ult, he obviously has the unstop to melee again, but I'd just be... It's not awful to not trust your teammates here. Because, again, just... I mean, I wouldn't really trust my teammates, and you only have one person who's going to follow up with the melee, which I don't really tend to trust just one person. But if you're playing, like, ideally, it's whoever's in pit melees. I don't think it's worth us sliding there. I think we just sprint out faster, honestly. Well, I'm not 100% on that. It just looked like the slide almost slowed you down. Gordon falls. Yeah, he's standing in your ball. Okay. We'll take that. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, this is why we should be using Instacast, though. Holy fuck. Should I actually put an epilepsy warning? This is a video. God damn. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going. We have Reju. We should just wait for this B-up ult to end. Not having knockdown isn't great. Yeah, Fuser heals us. Good zoning. Do you pick up Bop as well? No. Yeah, you just stick it out. Oh, we know it right now. I would say, I mean, debuff reduction is really strong this game. I think you should go Remover. Bebop keeps double bombing you, and you're taking a lot from it because your team has fed him a lot of stacks. On top of that, it like gives you denial of like Wraith ult duration. I think debuff remover would be really nice this game. You're gonna remove Warden Cage as well. It's unlikely with your high movement speed you're ever gonna get caught in Warden Cage, but it gives you some options. Also, Haze sleep duration reduced, Talon Trap reduced. It's not a bad debuff remover game at all. I definitely think we should inslot it, or at least some kind of reduction. Also, you can remove Wraith ult, which would be very nice because there's been she actually, yeah, we definitely should. Also, I don't know why I side like that. My apologies, but we definitely should have debuff remover this game because Wraith has been ulting us so much. Now we buy Unstop Smile, no escalating echo. Also, 100% unstop here. Let me toss these in your notes. And what was the other item? Unstop. Okay. Making a couple notes. We should... How much time do we have left with Rejuve? It's probably about to run out. I wish I'd heard the audio. Yeah, I don't mind running Urn. It's a safer play. Crazy Urn's neutral. Oh, well, I'm tired. I slept 12 hours last night, and I'm still tired. Man, I don't understand my body. I'll sleep for 5 hours, feel like a fucking the best, and then I sleep for 12 hours and I'm tired. Okay, you have 30 seconds left on Rejuve now. It was first mid boss of the game, so mid boss is respawning in 2 minutes 30 seconds. That was first mid boss, right? Yeah, that was. Honestly, I think your call is you just slow play it. Mid boss spawning in a little over 2 minutes. You just play for next mid boss. Okay, or you could run in and try to end. This is not good, by the way. You have 2 dead already. One of your teammates isn't even here. This is not. Are we gonna? There's no shots are gonna let us end like this. Every world this should not work. There is not a single world this end should work. Yeah, we lower ourselves, so we start doing damage to it. Yep. Insane that that worked. That should never work. I don't know what their team is doing to only have 2 people in base. What you should do is since your switching's retrieve is expiring, like if you died there, it'd be terrible. You're on full respawn timers. What you should do is they were like over chasing your team for some. A couple of them were over chasing your team, and I don't know where the rest of them were. 6 pigs, 1 team. Honestly, fitting name, Calico. What you should do is just wait 2 minutes, farm their camps, play a little aggressively, but not terribly aggressively, so you die. Don't get B-Bob hooked. Mid boss responds in 2 minutes. Bait mid, get a good fight, and then if the fight goes well, you just, you know, finish mid end the game. If they don't contest, finish mid end the game. Like that's the way you should play. You know, and but you got it. But you know, that was interesting. Anyway, as far as your notes, in the laning stage, we should have more respect for Bebop Hook. We were not respecting Bebop Hook a lot, and we got punished for it a lot. Also, you know, box max more. Get those boxes, get those camps. Here 7. Really, you should really learn wave timings and like, hey, we hard shoved a wave, especially into Bop. We don't want to siege into his tower or siege into him. We should go do boxes. We should go do camps. Yeah, I mean, if you're not good into Bebop players, I think it really is because at no point when you just shoved wave and you continue pushing, which is not what you want to do. The general rule of thumb is unless you have kill pressure under tower, or you can really poke them down under tower. If you shove in a wave, it's always better to go do boxes, go do camps. And this is always true to Bebop because he has so much like pull you. I don't know why I'm like stuttering so much today. He has so much like pull you into tower potential. You never really want to try to like siege in his face. So you should really get down like, hey, shoved in wave, let's go do a box, let's go do a camp. Next, your build, you needed 100% this game, you need debuff, remover, and unstop. We should really see those slotted in. I like the other items they're good on 7. I just think we 100% need to see remover and unstop come out this game. Unstop should probably come out after infuser. As far as remover, after you get wraith ulted once or twice or get bebop double bombed once, it should be like, okay, I need something to deal with this. Maybe it comes out after spirit resilience since you are buying spell break. Actually, I think spell break might just be better here because like I mean it's the same price, but you don't clear wraith ult, but it gives debuff resistance and it lets you no, I think remover is better. I think spirit resilience and remover is better. It's just a little slot heavy, but I think that is the best play. I'm not used to even for a power surge build. Yeah, even for well, I mean, this was a power surge build, but also like I don't think this is a power surge build. Like you got your ult max. I mean, it is, but it's like your ult is doing so much. 300 damage per second. Like it's guaranteed 6 seconds, so that is unreal for like okay, you're a power surge build, but if we go here and we go by damage dealt by type, I mean, you know, the numbers kind of say it all. No matter what you build on 7, this is just him. This is just you just press 4. So you should, I think 100% you should have unstop because having 6 seconds guaranteed, especially into Talon ult, wraith ult, even kind of bebop hook, and they also 100% bebop should have knockdown. It would feel very nice. And then yeah, the last note is just min-maxing with our farm. Try to focus, like watch a good player and watch how they farm. I want to make this video eventually, but I need to play more hyper farmers to really get it down. And watch like how they integrate waves with catching waves in their jungle. And then try to emulate that, because as 7, you should not, like, I mean, your soul count isn't bad. Give me out of graphs. How do I get out of graphs? Your soul count isn't bad, but it's not, I mean, you're 7. It's you should be top souls in every game because this character is just so comically easy to farm on with all of his movement speed and camp clearing potential. Play hyper farmers, too bad all of them are most picked. Yep. Yeah, that do be the world we're in. I think my next arc is gonna be a fucking 7 arc. Because that character is just so much freelo. But that's probably gonna be my hyper farmer arc. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed and keep it real. Should have done that slower, but whatever. That's the YouTube one. Let's start a new raffle. How's it? I don't know how you say your name. How's it going, Ruli? Ruli, I believe. Hopefully that's close. Slash raffle. 5 minutes. We'll probably do 1, maybe 2 more today. Probably just depends on the duration of this. Okay, let me get this on screen. Let me get the rank off screen. And then raffle group. There we go. That's Gambler. Perfect. You can just say ruler. Okay, thank you. How's it going, Azir? Welcome. I feel so when I say names, man, I don't know. I honestly, if this does become my career, I'm genuinely gonna sign up for like pronunciation classes because it's so bad. What role does a Bebop or a Shiv play? Oh, like what exactly do you mean? Like Bebop plays like an engage slash like setup picks role. Like Bebop's goal in the like mid to late game is just get good hooks for your team to start good fights or get good picks off of your hooks. So I guess his role would be like a I don't quite know what to chalk that up to, but just like a pick oriented an engage, not an engager, like initiator, I suppose. Initiator, I guess. And then Shiv is just Shiv's like, I mean, he's like a cleanup crew slash like high damage. You know, you want to try to like, you want to get a lot of damage out on him. You want to play around your ult, but he isn't very mobile, so your team kind of has to play around you. And like make sure to keep you like safe and play around you. But he's kind of like, I mean, he's like just cleanup. I don't quite know how to classify the roles, but he's just like cleanup slash like high DPS, but also not really like a farmer. Not much. Just hoping to get my game reviewed. I used Damnation's build and it worked. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I like his builds a lot. Damnation makes some fun builds. Like team comp mostly. I mean, yeah, then just Bebop would be like Bebop would be the one that fills the role of starting fights in the same way you can with like a Lash ult, or like a good Holiday ult. And then Shiv just kind of fills the role of like a good cleanup and high DPS. So if you have good Spirit DPS coming from like he fills the same role as just like, you know, a full AP Viscous or like a full, who even builds Spirit anymore? Maybe like a Seven kind of provides a role of his own. Every Spirit character I was gonna say, I'm like, well, now they're kind of building Gun because of the meta. Like maybe, I mean, Bebop also kind of fills the same role as Paradox, but like I guess Shiv could kind of be the same, like the same bin as Geist of like kind of tanky, high Spirit damage. Okay. 3 minutes left. Oh, I think we're good. I mean, that was definitely a YouTube VOD, the last recording, so that's good. I have today's upload ready. Now I have today's upload ready. I should actually mark that down that I want to upload that today. Last VOD was like kind of another 6 out of 10, and then this VOD was like probably a 7 out of 10. I mean, maybe an 8. It was like 7.5 actually, because I had some really good moments and I had kind of some like droning moments. But I think if I mean, the mid picks up. I might just like edit out the laning stage. I feel like the mid game was pretty important, like useful content. I don't really want to build Gun at most for a Turnfire or Siphon Bob. Oh, you're talking about like, I mean, Gun Bob is, I don't know. I mean, Gun Bob's kind of just meta right now, unfortunately. Like, Spear Bob just doesn't do that much, and he's so counterable. That's the issue. But obviously, you know, build how you want to have fun. I was strong, like, a proprietor of that. Just, you know, have fun. Build how you want to have fun. Don't be a meta slave. What is Ivy's base melee damage? I've never actually looked. I know it's the lowest in the game. I've never actually looked. That's not what I meant to click. Is this, how did I get to that before? How we know it's here. 1.3. Okay. Spear power scaling. Oh wait, no, it's base melee damage, not scaling. I don't know. 1.3. If I look at like Dynamo, who has mediocre melee damage, I believe 1.6. Actually, not bad. Interesting. Yeah, God, yeah. Trying to think of someone who I know who has like medium. Like, I mean, I know Yamata has like really high scaling. So let's look at this. 1.6 as well. Okay, interesting. So it's just base damage that is mostly affected. Is everyone else in the game 1.6 aside from Ivy? Poor High Docker, man. Oh my god, it actually is. Everyone else. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Oh, they haven't updated this text of abilities unlock at 0, 1, 4, and 6 boons. Need to change that. Okay. Arcanist Yamata. Been a minute since I reviewed a Yamata as well. They have the Arcanists, I suppose. Where is Arcanist? I just took the logo down. There we go. Download replay. Okay, yo, what is up? Glad you'll be in chat for the review. Lost gambling sad. Yeah, that is also the pro of the Midknight communities. You get free gamba. Okay. Making some food, but I'm listening. Sounds good. Sounds good. 38-minute one. Okay. Gotta gamble harder. True. It's a skill issue. Okay. I mean, my voice is in line for doing 2 more reviews. I also, you know, I try to shoot for 4 reviews a day because it looks best on the VOD's channel thumbnail. Speaking of, still have not gotten Thursday's VOD up, or even Fridays, but I don't think Friday's VOD is gonna make it up because one of those VODs did well because what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I need to be uploading on this on my VOD's channel more. But anyway, because it's just I don't know how to do a thumbnail for a custom stay, honestly. Like, and also we did customs and coaching, so I would have to like combine the thumbnails. I don't think that's happening. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. You can never stop gambling. My Mo going 0 and 4. Oh shit, the replay downloaded. I'm fucking insane. Yeah, just feel a little unfortunate when they when the the good old mole runs it down. Use paint for a thumbnail. Oh god. Oh, does that wait. That just reminded me something. Does that come today? Let me check my okay. Okay. Actually, give me 1 second to check something. Does that come today? Delivered today. Oh, bet. Okay, perfect. So check that. Now, let's start recording. Unpause. Who the fuck are we reviewing? Yamata. Go to Yamata. Go slash mark. Can I type? Slash marker Arcanist Yamata. Okay. There we go. Perfect. We are good. I have notes up. Yeah, I mean, we like early poke. Multi power slash has no cooldown. I'm curious if we'll right click spam. Yep, we're a right click spammer. Okay, I mean, you clearly have. Let's just go a little over eager, but you clearly have hours on Yamata. Oh, that's a bad wall. Yeah, that sucks. Arcanist does that. I mean, I like the attempted melee. I mean, off the bat, your mechanics seem better than an Arcanist player. Okay. You're Arcanist. Alright. I mean, I'm sure it's probably you're a micro heavy player who struggles at macro if I had to guess. But I mean, immediately off the gate. Okay, you're rushing your power slashes a little. There's no reason to rush that. It's especially if you have a lot of hours on Yamato, which it does look like. Unfortunately, you didn't see her walk around. You should know Yamata's 1 radius very well. Yeah, you should be shooting tower. Oh, you're waiting for her to get on zip. I respect it. I'd be shooting tower while we're looking though, and then just trust yourself to flick. I do like that angling though. What was I saying? But you want to make sure when you're like using your ones, you want to make sure you're releasing it at like the last possible second, so it's allowed to charge as much damage as possible. Okay. You can tell they're a good Yamata by making unnecessary flicks. Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, it definitely seems like you're going to be a struggling macro. Your micro seems strong. But obviously we like a 2-minute tower. That's crazy they just gave that to you, but we'll take it. You shouldn't be fighting right now, you're sitting on 2 items. You do have a big soul advantage, but you could have like a giant soul advantage if you just go by for a second. Yeah, your McGinnis is resetting to buy, reset with her. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'd also farm this camp before reset, just, you know, keep as much farm away from them as we can. Sprint boots, burst, okay. Unfortunate. I noticed I haven't been fully charging my ones recently. I didn't know I built the habit, but I definitely need to break it. Yeah, it's... I haven't played that much Yamata, but it was a habit I had as well. Just you want to make sure, like, especially if you have a lot of hours in Yamata. How did that hit both of them? But you only want to... You want to, like, be letting go of your ones as late as possible. Thank you for the follow, Pigglemon. Welcome, welcome. My apologies if I'm saying your name incorrectly, as always. I was gonna say I wouldn't let that orb just go to the wayside. Another orb. I mean, I'm glad you went for the melee on the minion, but you should be looking to confirm your Guinness's orb. Again, I mean, it's good ones, but they're all just so rushed. Especially, I assume you're doing 1 max. Yeah. Like, especially when you have it maxed, you're gonna lose so much damage. Okay. This is like one of those points where I'd normally say it's better to go do a box route or a camp, because keeping wave shoved in, you're kind of lowering your souls per second. But because you, I was gonna say, because you have Guinness Wall, you do actually kind of have kill potential on them, even under Walker. I'll try to flick to her on that zip. So it's, I actually don't think it's that awful to stay, because you're probably not gonna get roamed on 4 minutes into the game. And you actually have decent kill potential with Guinness Wall. Well, she obviously has their wall and clone now, but with how low they are and having Guinness Wall as a tool, it actually isn't that awful to stay and continue to siege. Like, yeah, that's a perfect one. It's also a bad habit to full charge them at times too. I mean, I guess if the person's gonna die, if you don't full charge it, then yeah. You should have hit the Walker with that. Walker leg was in range. You definitely aren't gonna hit Shiv. There's no reason not to flick the Walker. Yeah. Just keep sieging. I mean, this is fine. Choice parry, add melee. Yeah, perfect. Go. You could throw in another light melee. Yeah. With 2. Should get the kill on Shiv. You could also dive this if you wanted. You have ult. You're really not in danger. I just jump at him and press 3. You could definitely dive him there. If you jump at him and you press 3 to try to slash him, even if you miss, you just press ult and then grapple on top of him. I mean, obviously, if he's smart and hugs Walker, it's a little dangerous. But if you just, if he walks towards Walker, you can always cancel your 3. And it gives you, I think it gives you a solid, like, 80% chance of killing him, which is worth your ult. At this point, you should be backing off because you are in danger with your health. Yeah, she ult shoot? She have ult? Oh, she doesn't even have ult yet. I would be careful. You should be calling for your McGinnis at least. I'm glad we're right-click spamming, but we're ring around the rosing a little too much. You should ult, yeah. 3, yeah. There might have been a Worlds, depending on your... It looks like you get out, but there might have been a... Oh, wow, he misses nade. Yeah, you get out. Depending on your skill with the Yamata, if you know how to grapple cancel really well, I think you could have grappled to that Kelvin and then canceled at last second for a little extra movement speed. There's no real reason not to. Okay. Oh, and the Shiv's just gonna ult you, right? Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, does he not have it? Yep. That was a little far, but we should be respecting Shiv ult a lot more. It's very predictable. You know, when Shiv has ult, there's pretty much no world he's not gonna do that, you know? And we should be cognizant, like, you know, Shiv has ult, can't really walk up like that. Also kind of crazy we don't have a soul advantage. I guess you have a soul advantage on the Wraith. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the one there. I'd pop Cold Front too if you're gonna commit to that. Because the downside is obviously that you get slowed by the minions, which gets you to bridge buff later, but you're making it easier for you to farm it in future. But if you're gonna commit to that, I'd also drop the cold front. Gun models making a comeback? Are we really in that much of like a gun meta? I haven't seen many gun Yamatos, but also like I said, I've been like I wasn't really able to play this weekend because I was hyper busy. Maybe we lagged for a second, but we shouldn't just be standing still there for no reason, although it did look a little unintentional. No reason to rush the one. I don't think it expired for being maxed. Yeah, now you just kill him. We rushed that one as well. It should be maxed. No, it's not maxed at this point, but game just feels so much later than it is because of how early you guys got tower. But we should be... Is she gonna walk up like that? Yeah, you just press gold front and kill. Yeah, okay. You can type a question mark? I feel like you're typing. No, you're just lagging. Okay. Oh, maybe you're replying to a message IRL and that's happened before. You got all tabbed for a second. Good walker. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the biggest issue is not charging the ones. Now you get a huge slow advantage, though. Now you got walker... you should, I mean, stealing their farm is good, but you should buy a good item and go push your advantage into other lanes. Normally you'd want to do this with Guardian, but because you got Guardian so early, you're like, I mean, you're insanely strong right now with those Walker Souls. That Wraith is not catching a break. None of the above, Wolf. Okay. Oh. Good poke. What's Yamato's role in a team? I mean, high spirit DPS, like kind of assassin-y with how like getting on the back line like this, doing high spirit DPS. I think you kind of wasted cold front there. Also, we need to be careful of Chevalt right now. Does he have it? Yeah, he has it. We need to be very careful. I mean, we have our ult to counter ult him, but it's a little hard. Yeah, tank burst assassin. I mean, yeah, not exact. More, I would say more frontliney than tank. You aren't really tanking, but you do have to be in the front line. I mean, I guess yeah, you're right. You do get a lot of resistances out of ults, but it's more just like I don't know. I feel like that's also something I could do a whole video on. Is like I think Deadlock is like. I think Calico is just, you should not be walking up at this HP with Shiv ult online. Do they have Wraith ult too? Yeah, they have Wraith ult as well. Yeah, there it is. You should ult it. So, yeah, we need to counter ult that. Now Shiv presses ult on us, right? Surely? Yeah, there it is. Oh, good ult. I mean, I appreciate the vision. Unfortunately, we don't parry that. It was a good ult, though. I mean, clearly your micro is, like, good. I mean, I would have preferred you ulting Wraith ult. But, you know, you still got the ult on Shiv, which is good. You saw it coming. Macro's like strong. It really is just seems like your macro is a little lackluster if you're in this elo. Tried to ult there, just mistimed it. Oh, I see, I see. Insane. Yeah, okay, we're talking about rules. Well, you weren't in Shiv ult threshold. He doesn't have rage. He's very behind. You still had like 200 HP to play with before you hit the threshold, which you have Crimson Slash refreshed. You can heal for a lot. It's like you pretty much, you can 100% just walk out if you dodge Wraith ult. Because you have Crimson Slash, you have your Cold Front to slow him, you have Restorative. Well, actually, I don't think you'd lock it at that point. But you have Cold Slash, use everything to slow him. I think you're in a good spot. Ooh. I mean, okay, but like, then he shouldn't, like, in that same logic, well, for one, they should have killed him while he was silenced by Wraith ult. But then for two, in that same logic, they should have just, like, done that to him when he was Wraith ulted, you know? Like, when he gets hit by the Wraith ult and can't use any healing abilities or anything, and Shiv's there with dash, like, he should just, his chance of living is lower. Because she should 100% get killed while he's Wraith silenced. It's remarkable the Shiv didn't get on him in time. Because like they should be using their ult in tandem and having it denied. Well, in that scenario, it's zero either way. But my point is, if you ult the Wraith ult, you have a chance of survival with your Spirit Lifesteal, and you have a chance of counterplay, versus if you tank the Wraith ult, you should just die while you're in silenced. Because you aren't going to get any healing. I mean, I like the vision of denying Urn, but I honestly think picking up Urn, for one, soul count is so close. Like in 2 souls, it's probably going to be even again. So you've just like set the Urn as on their side of the map. But then for 2, picking up that Urn is like, it just, especially at this elo, it just reminds them that that Urn is there and that it's on their side. And now they're a lot more likely to grab it. Alright, I mean, I don't really like that locket. I think you should save locket for, you could like, I mean, you can't really defend this tower with no backup, but like I think you should have saved locket for running away or getting shiv ulted or anything like that. Ult it. Yeah, you're just trying to keep your tower alive. They shouldn't be able to kill you. You need to hug your tower more though. Okay, now it's gone. Never mind. Fuck. I thought your team was gonna get there a little sooner. Yeah, there's ults. I mean, I like that ult, honestly. They should both die for it. It gives your tower the highest chance of living. Versus just giving it to them for free. And now they both die. So it's 2 for 1, which is not bad. Kinda sucks that the Wraith being really bad funneled the Shiv. What's the process for being coached? If you do ! Discord, there's you can join the Discord. We do raffles, like, I don't know, I do 4-ish a day. Or you just go to the raffles. You have to go to the match ID's channel, comment the match ID you want to get coached. And then go to the raffles channel, and when we run a raffle, just click the like blue box underneath and you join for free. We'll probably do 1 more today. Oh, that's an unfortunate hook. Hey, do we die? I don't think so. Damn, a lot of damage though. Now we have to reset, so there's no locket to play with. Why are they playing? That Bebop is crazy. He should 100% get Talon out, right? What is your Talon doing? You need to be backing off. This is so risky. Like, I mean, our ult's coming up, but we're still just in so much danger of like a Holiday Barrow or something. We need to be respecting our HP a lot more. I mean, that last death on the Guardian is like fine because you kind of have. I mean, it's not. It's better. Like you're just trying to keep the Guardian alone, or alive, so it isn't really getting caught out alone. Because your goal is just you're trying to stall for your teammates to get there to keep the Guardian alive, which, you know, he did a decent job at, but they also did a decent job focusing Guardian. Okay. But yeah, I was a little over aggressive to pushing that Walker for sure. I do agree with that. We're gonna do mid jump. Whenever rotating through mid, you should do the jump. Diagonal air dash, double jump, mid jump to see the actual jump itself. But it saves 3 seconds, or like 3 point something. We should be doing that pretty much anytime we're rotating through mid, just to save our time and get us there as quickly as possible, or to save us time and get us there as quickly as possible. I mean, you have your team here now. I don't mind this. I'd be careful chasing, because you can, like, as Yamata, you obviously have a lot more chase than your teammates. But you do have your team here, so it's not bad to look for a little, like, I don't know, scuffle, I guess, because they're not really looking for a fight. I would not jump this guy. You're very alone. Okay, I was throwing a 1 and leaving. I mean, it's risky. I would not just try to steal farm. I mean, you're being a nuisance, but it's also so risky. Because, like, if Haze was chasing you with that, and now they, like, Haze slept you and put, like, Kelvin on you, your Viper isn't that close. There's Bebop. They are collapsing on you. And I mean, your Viper is coming here now, but it's a 4v2, so this fight isn't even good. Yeah, Viper got ulted. They're not committing for some reason. You should not be walking back up here. I assume we're in ulta's bomb, right? Yeah. Is he really just... I mean, you should be running away now. It's crazy you guys are winning this fight. This is again, I mean, this is a 4v2. Yeah, actually, the 3v2? They might have only had 3. No, we killed 2. It was a 4v2. That should not have been positive, by any stretch of the imagination. That fight should have ended in both of you dead. You should be running away and you got punished. That should have been you getting punished for that, like, nuisance play you made of just kind of like trying to steal a couple camps and then running away. But that fight should have never. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking my leg or bouncing my leg while I'm touching the table again. The camera might be bouncing. My apologies. But it's that should not have gone in your favor, and we should be running away because there are 4 people actively jumping you. We should buy here too. Oh, what T4 would be saving for? I don't think. Oh, we are actually in spirit range. No, we're not in spirit burn threshold because it doesn't give spirit power, and we aren't gonna get enough boons for a minute. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely very misplayed by them. I think if Kelvin got anyone else in the dome with you, it probably would have been a different story, but him solo dumbing you is not great. Also, we should go to Secret Shop at this point. Should cold front the camp as well. Yeah, there it is. We should go to Secret Shop. Grab, oh, you should be 100% be grabbing the buffs and these spirits. Also, we should not be sitting on 7k souls. It's really bad. Almost half of our net worth at this point in the game. It's a lot of money we're risking. We also don't have a huge bag, but bag would if we get in a fight, it's not going to end well, and we're going to drop as many souls as if we add 7k reverb rush. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. I like the reverb rush. Do you question? Do you always, like Satan, do you always rush reverb, or did you just rush it this game because you're very fed? Then just domes for fun. Interesting. Unfortunate. If we full charge that, we do a lot more. We do get the kill, but that should be full charged. Well, when you die, the way how many souls you give to the not bag, but the way how many souls your kill gives to the enemy team / players that killed you, is first it weighs which team has more souls. Whichever team has more souls drops more souls to the enemy team, and then it weighs the individual player's soul count. So like if the Wraith killed you right now, or sorry, it's not that. It weighs your individual soul count compared to the average on the enemy's team. So if they killed you right now, because you have 19k and the average on their team is probably something like 18, 17k probably. Arbitrary math. You are going to drop more souls than if it would be bad if you traded 1 for 1 because your team, well, at the time had more souls, and because your team had you have a higher soul average than the enemy team. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm phrasing that best, but that's how the amount of souls you drop works out too. It depends. I generally buy a bit more before reverb this game. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's perfect. I mean, that's how you want to build Yamata. Is if you get very fed, you rush reverb. I mean, I think reverb probably shouldn't be your first tier 6. Again, we rushed the 1. Yeah, that's a really bad habit. I mean, I guess you have ult, but this is so, you should not be chasing into this. Yeah. I mean, anyway, what I was saying is, again, rush that 1 for no reason. Let me make some notes before I go on my old tangents. Okay. I was gonna say, what was I fucking? I don't even remember my thought process. Yeah. Thank you, Wolf. If you aren't very fed, it's better for you to buy like Boundless or something more. I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Because honestly, I don't even know the exact like numbers behind it. I just know I've talked to good Yamatas, and this has been the general consensus. Is well, you wouldn't proc you don't proc Spirit Burn for a while. You need Boundless before you buy Spirit Burn. Because what you only do like, I mean, you proc Spirit Burn in 20 more, including the investments, and then on top of that, if they have any Spirit Resist, it would make you not proc Spirit Burn. So Spirit Burn gets a little complicated, and I generally wouldn't buy it before Boundless. But if you're not very fed, it's better for you to buy something that just gives more like flat Spirit Power, like Boundless, and only when you're really winning a game do you want to rush Reverb, because it really lets you push that lead and just continue how much like the absurd amount of damage you're doing off of a like fed Yamata 1. And then next I assume we'll see like Boundless and then Spirit Burn, which is fine. But also keep in mind, Spirit Burn doesn't give any Spirit Power. It only gives like, you know, the Spirit Power you get from investments. So it isn't going to push your spirit damage at all, or like your 1 damage at all. And then on top of that, resistances makes your 1 damage go down and less likely to proc spirit burn. And all of that. So it's better to get balanced first. Yeah, we pushed up a little too far alone. Shiv ult takes us. I don't think it's worth your ult. I don't think there's any world you survive this. Yeah. I think we should just let ourselves die there. It's no real reason to use our ult. I don't think there's a single world in which... Actually, the cooldown? No, that's a visual glitch, right? Surely? Surely it's not on a 50-second cooldown 20 minutes into the game. I'm pretty sure that's a replay glitch. Then now you have to play with like 20-30 seconds. Also he's fighting with half health a lot. Oh yeah, that's true. You are going in a lot while you're low. That's definitely true. Which I mean, you know, Yamata has a lot of lifesteal, but we should not be trying to like actively seek out fights while we're on like, I don't know, half HP. Yeah, I think, okay, how do I word this? I would normally say get Fortitude if you're a gun character, but Yamata just does not like Fortitude at all. And I also think, like, as I've been watching, I think this is just like something like a lower, this isn't like lower elo, this is like middling elo. I think this is something like a middle to lower elo players do a lot, is like overfight with their low HP, and I think Fortitude almost turns into a crutch. Because the more and more, I used to coach mostly like, I don't know, I'd say like Oracle players was like by far the average. Now that I'm back to uploading on YouTube, it's a lot more like generalized average elo being like Arcanists and such. As I'm coaching more Arcanists, and like, you know, generally middle to lower elo people, I'm noticing it like it's this is a very common problem, and I think with like always encouraging Fortitude is just enabling a crutch, enabling a bad playstyle and encouraging them to get a crutch. I think again on some gun characters, if you're playing Wraith, sure, get Fortitude, she likes it anyway. But especially on like a spirit character, I don't actually recommend. I just recommend you should like fix your playstyle. And play more, like not play so, I don't know, I mean, I know Fortitude is very good, but it's not always going to be very good. And like from a coaching standpoint, I think it's just going to, it's a band-aid fix, right? Which sure, you won't have the problem of fighting too aggressively while you're low HP if you always buy Fortitude on Yamata, but then when they nerf it, you're gonna be in a really bad spot, and you're gonna have like, it's gonna really hurt you, and you're gonna again have this giant like wound in your playstyle of your over aggression. Also, why are we resetting right now? If we want to buy on full HP, it should always be secret shop. My throat's starting to feel really chopped. Tank buster, okay, yeah. Now we can probably go spirit burn next, I would assume, because now we're doing a lot of damage off of our one. Okay. I mean, with Yamato has potential to have the most souls. Guinness has the same soul count as us. What? What was that sentence? Oh, yeah. With Guinness also. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's because we were in lane with Guinness and we just destroyed in lane and we got the walker, what, like 8 minutes in. So we just have, both of us have a huge soul advantage. Very slow to hit those orbs. Not like aim flick wise, but just like we're slow to be like we should be thinking like, okay, orb to orb, or like like setting up like, okay, we want to shoot this orb when it comes off the minion. Actually, it's 3v3. I still don't love the fight. Oh, it's a 3v5. Okay, yeah, I really don't like this fight. Should not be chasing here. I thought it was a 3v3. I mean, that's kind of classic. I don't know if you saw one through in your map. Like, that's a fight I wouldn't take because it's the classic. You're seeking out a fight that is at best, like, neutral. Like, at best, that fight is a 3v3, and you know you don't have backup, but you don't know if the enemies have backup. So you should just not be seeking that fight or looking for it. What is Guinness spent it on? I mean, I think Guinness is just going a split build. That's why she has so many souls. It's just sitting in a side lane while Yamata's getting her souls through farming. Yeah, we are also losing. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. We are losing a lot of souls to a gray. It's like being on a gray screen for a long time. We're just giving those soul orbs. Yeah, we just gave so many of those soul orbs. We should be much more confirm heavy. Okay. Not far from the walker as well. Oh yeah, we abandoned wave too. That's really bad if we abandoned wave. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you're clustering here so they don't run or to fight the urn if they run it. You don't have any walkers to lose, but that wave is pushing in. I'd be careful. Or like your right side wave. Oh. So I would be a little careful. What are we gonna buy? We're sitting on, why are we again another full shop or a full base reset while we're full HP. Oh, we're going to catch this wave. If you're not buying, you should be like hopping off the zip like here, like it, and then like, you know, air dashing and grabbing it just for a little more efficient rotations. I look lost here. Yeah, I mean it's not awful to go to this wave because it doesn't look like they're running Earn. But you should not become. Oh, actually, your team is winning. Never mind. What the fuck? How did your team win that fight? Yeah, you should do mid here. You have Yamata ult, so it's not. Yeah, they don't have Kelvin ult either. This is a great time to do mid. I'd also push. Well, your team's in Earn now, but I would push that solo wave if we're not doing mid. You kind of walking towards. I like that we leave one alive. But you kind of walking towards mid when they shouldn't be fighting anymore. Like, okay. Your team has a couple options, which if they're doing mid, you should go to mid and join them in mid. If they're going to brute force Walker, which it's, I mean, they run Earn, but they should be brute forcing Walker and running Earn at the same time. But you coming to mid doesn't actually help because it's more valuable for you to go to the other Walker and start applying pressure there. So they at least have to rotate one person over to you and then put less people on your team mid who are brute forcing the Walker. I called mid and they said let GT get Earn. Okay, I see. That's why you start rotating over. Okay. This is a terrible time to do mid. This is too late. But I do, okay, you did call it, which is good, and then they just didn't listen. So that's unfortunate. I would just split the Walker when they don't call it. If they rotate 2 over on you, your team just gets mid Walker. Yeah, and this was a mistake. Yeah, I'm guilty of this as well, where you know a mid is bad, but you still just do it because your team's calling it. I mean, you have Yamata ults, but it is pretty bad. I mean, yeah, you'll get a fight. Is your team coming? Your team's here, kind of. GT is dying for fun. So is Warden. Yeah. Ult to dodge bomb. We should kill. Just don't melee. Oh, that was really risky melee. It's pretty predictable for Yamata to melee when she goes in with the 2. And then also, it's pretty, like he's dead to rights there no matter what, even just your Torment Pulse, and the only way he lives is if he parries you. So you should not be looking for a melee there, because it's Bebop's only chance of escape was a Gambler's parry, which he 100% should have thrown there. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I would just parry, or one of you, oh that's a way too early of a parry, oh and too early of a melee. Okay, we get it. But it was a little risky. We should get 2 walkers now. We have a lot of them dead. Yeah. Now we at least get mid walker. I would send one person, might have to be us, to grab this wave. We should grab bridge buff while rotating its movement too, so it even gets us there faster. 100%, I would grab this bridge buff before rotate over. Yeah, your Viper's grabbing it, which isn't bad on Viper, but whoever is splitting this wave needs to be the one to grab it. For 1, because they now get to this wave faster. And then for 2, because they're already headed in this direction. Oh, you left wave. You 100% need to finish that minion. It's only like 3 seconds, but it is like not having wave for 3 extra seconds is bad, and will cost you. Okay. Yeah, they get good farm. I mean, it's great if they just let us take this. Okay, that's a ton of farm on us. Now we go buy. Yeah, I mean, we need to buy right now. Why are we not going to that secret shop? Okay, we are, thank God. Right? Yeah, okay. Refresher and Spirit Burn. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, now you need to get to that fight. But yeah, I mean, I can tell you are looking at your menu map a bit, I assume by the way you move, or you're distracted by something IRL. But it should be, for 1, we should be like looking at menu map more efficiently, if that makes sense. Like right there, you just kind of like side shuffled for like 3 seconds. It's not ideal. But for 2, we just should be making our calls off where our team is positioned more and where the enemy team is. Damn, what a hook. You need to ult. Yeah, okay. Hey. I assume we need to be shooting Patron. Okay, just try and just drop. We should be shooting Patron right now. We don't do a crazy amount of damage, but if you're not like actively fighting, you need to be hitting Patron. And you should, I mean, normally I'd say you should be shooting Patron because you're a Yamata, you're a spirit character, but you're also Yamata. You don't do very much damage to objectives. That should not be on confirmed cast or quick cast. That should be, damn, that should be on instant. Yeah, your team's abandoning. Refresher ults, I don't think it's worth. Yeah, there's no world you live there. Just a little lack of awareness if you're, I mean, your team should be calming that they're backing out. Sucks they don't. And they probably really shouldn't be backing out. They should just be focusing Patron. But when they call to back out, you should be looking at map and not going in. And then right there, you're 100% dead. It is just a waste of both your refresher and ult to refresher ult there. Okay. Oh, I got the glitch again. But that was the first time today, to be fair. It's definitely happening less. That's like, normally it happens like multiple times a game. That's good. They're getting better with the glitch, or they've done something to diminish the glitch. Casting up to you, perfect. Team's just ending. Yeah, I'd say there's so much farm on map. I just call for your team, steal their farm, walk back, farm your own camps, and be good. You don't really need to look for a fight here. You can just kind of starve them out. Yeah, that's good. You should full farm this. You don't want to leave one alive. Yeah, perfect. It's crazy how much damage Guinness does that. I just focus on getting like this farm above here, like all of this farm that's kind of on their side but pretty neutral, so you can grab it because you have advantage, and then grab all of your farm on the map. There is just so many souls right now begging to be farmed, and your comp farms fairly quickly. Like you farm fairly quickly, and McGinnis and Viper farm really, really well. Vindictive farms fairly quickly, Warden farms fairly quickly. GT is kind of like, which does GT has Spirit Burn, he farms fairly quickly too. No, he does not. He's the only character that maybe doesn't farm the fastest on your team. This is risky. Right now, like pushing on this wave. For one, this is the deepest wave push towards them, so there's a decent chance they would have someone here. For two, your entire team is not with you. This is not what we want to do or where we want to siege. No one's here, fortunately, but it's very risky. They're turtling, which, oh no, there's someone here. They're turtling, which is, there's two people here, and it's Bebop too. This is very dangerous. Yeah, if that hook hit, we just like really fucked our team because they'd 100% kill you, and you'd be in a very bad spot. This is fine to farm because they're not pushing wave back. A lot of farm to like your team should be here. There's so much like farm your team needs to get here. Sucks they aren't. Ooh. Yeah, it is raid bossing Yamata. I mean, if you just play around your Guinness though, you're in a great spot. Your team's kind of got souls in them now, really. Really, the only person who doesn't do much right now is Talon. I think that's just because his build is, I mean, it's not awful. But it's not, I mean, it's not awful. It's not stellar, though. A lot of the time when we farm, we try to commit to a fight when it's mostly just poking. Yeah, and that's especially bad against a Bebop, who, you know, his hook can, like, completely throw you out of position. Bullet lifesteal? Oh, your auto buy's glitching, isn't it? I'm assuming you're trying to buy, like, Leech and your auto buy's glitching. Surely. We didn't just buy Bullet lifesteal for no reason. I'm assuming it's auto buy, because I've had this happen with my auto buy. Yeah, okay, it's just auto buy being like dumb as fuck. I hate that it automatically buys the prerequisite. That is the stupidest thing they have ever done, is make it automatically buy the prerequisite. Because like if I want to buy the prerequisite, I'm gonna queue it, and when it's so janky and like half the time you queue the item and then it makes you ask to sell twice, like it's just so annoying. And it's so annoying when you try to like auto buy superior cooldown, and it's like, what would you like to put tier 1 cooldown on? And it's like I'm getting chased right now. Wow, it's your team to stand so you're buying. I was rambling. I mean, obviously we should be with our team there. Was kind of a consequence of auto buy, but we should 100% be doing something with our team. Okay. Refresh this. Okay. As far as your notes, early, your rushed ones, like, definitely a lot of rushed ones. Well, this is, I think this is an early. This is blanket. We were rushing our one too much. I don't know if there was a single time that game where we got a fully charged one off, which is bad in general, but especially bad when we're doing a 1 max build, which, you know, obviously gives 200 extra full charge damage, which is very significant. Especially with procking Spirit Burn. Fuck, I want to do one more. My throat's getting chopped. Next is soul count awareness / buying more. Oh god, yeah, maybe. No, I wouldn't even if I don't think I'm ever gonna do a subathon, but if I ever did, I'm not sleeping on stream. Next, we definitely need to buy more. It's there was just quite a couple times where our soul count got very high, you know, 14k being the most egregious situation. But even in the early game, after we killed Tower, we were sitting on 2 items still looking for a fight. We then hit like 7k and we're still looking for a fight. We then hit 14k and we weren't looking for a fight, but we still weren't looking for a shop, which is not great. Next, you know, going in on Willow. I'm just not sleeping on stream. Next, a little bit going in too much Willow. We should. There were like quite a few times that game where we were just unhealthy and we were going in. We should just be resetting, healing, letting ourselves heal up. All of that. And then lastly, confirms and confirming soul orbs. There were quite not even in laning stage. You were pretty decent about confirming soul orbs, but it was like out of laning stage. There were so many like you got denied. I mean, at least 10 orbs. You like full minion orbs just got denied for pretty much no reason. Can't be Swento. Your phrase not like an insult, but it sounds like a compliment. Do we do one more? Yeah, fuck it, we'll do one more. Okay. I might regret this. Last time I did this, whatever. I probably shouldn't, but I want to. False. Okay. At Gamba. Man, I wish my voice would get conditioned faster. Let me get it back on screen, and then we're good. Grab this. Okay. Might regret this, man. Whatever. Yeah, that's how it'll be. Go get some water. Probably should. Nah, who cares? I don't need water. Water's for the weak. Okay, we're already at 9 entrance. Yeah, we also might notice. I do need to probably soon start getting. Maybe I'll talk to Matrix. I don't know why I hesitated about saying that name. Like that was a real person's like an IRL name. I was worried I was gonna leak. Maybe I should talk to Matrix because like he's working on updating the bot. And I think we're getting a lot of people entering now, especially with daily uploads. I'm trying to continue. Yeah, of course. I hope it's all helpful, Zayden. I would say that the biggest thing, like your micro is far. Just a little more map awareness and making sure you charge your ones is definitely the biggest thing. But yeah, what was I saying? I got my throat. I might want to start putting some like you know, we might start needing some small minimum requirements of like, you know, you have to have, I don't know, the easiest one's like you have to have like 25 more games on the character. Like just some small ones like that to start weeding out some of the worst raffles. Go PRP max to get what viewers to get. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, if you watch on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Keep it real. Don't know if that'll be a YouTube video. I need to stop the recording. Okay, probably won't be a YouTube video, but in case. I mean, that is true. The BRB max does always work. And then I don't know. It's like 6.3 out of 10. Not a bad review, but not like. There was some good stuff, but I don't know if it's worth YouTube. That's like a review that'll come out of the back pocket if I'm running out of footage, but it's also not like a stellarly YouTubeable review. Water maxing? Yeah, what's the opposite of water maxing? That's what we're doing. What time is it? 2? Okay, not too bad. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna breathe. Wait, what? What are you trying to say, Wolf? What makes a good YouTube review though? I mean, there has to be, for one, it really just depends on like if I think I'm saying enough stuff that applies to the general player base, you know? Like there's be some or some that are just really specifically good for that character. But it's normally like, am I saying, because some stuff is just like, you know, fully charger 1, for example, on that Yamata review. Like that's obviously useful. Like it's very useful to the player I'm coaching. But to the general player base, that's not going to be that useful, you know? So, like, it has to be a lot of things that I think are generally useful to the player base. I mean, not just specifically to this player. Why are most Mo players death happy? Because the character is like, it's the type of thing where you get used to being pretty impossible to kill because you just fucking like burrow and go away, so you develop really bad habits and you have a lot of healing. Annoying you until you get water, I see. Um, a review that brings out like more analysis. Yeah, it's just more stuff. More like, for one, just, obviously you can tell a good review versus a bad review. You're just like, am I saying a lot? Am I coaching well? All of that. But then also just, am I saying stuff that like is applicable to, I mean, obviously there's every review I'm saying stuff is applicable, but it's, for one, I don't like to edit my reviews. So it's just like, is there a consistent stream of quality content? Like, if it's going to be a YouTube video, I want it to be like a stream can obviously have some like lulls, and so I'm like, maybe I'm like pausing for a second, I need to text someone, all of that. But if it's a YouTube video, I'm not trying to have that. So there's also that. Yeah, I mean, there can be some repetition, but it kind of depends. It depends if it's like how important, like if it's an important point, repetition is good. But if it's not, then like, yeah, if it's just like something simple, again, like charging your once, for example, which is obviously very useful to that player, but for like for YouTubing, it's not. Repeating that, you only really need to hear it once, for on the YouTube side. There's got to be one coaching review where you just where it's just a watch together and you sleep midway. Upload it to YouTube. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. My thumbnails have also started again. I don't know. Oh, I guess that video picked back up. Interesting. I have not replied to a single comment on that video. Fuck, I need to do that. Well, oh, also on the YouTube, what do you guys think of the border? I kind of want to make the black thicker on the border and also make the edges bigger. That'd be an amazing April Fool's video. Just a normal coaching, but you don't pay attention at all. Honestly, for an April, I don't even think it's April Fool's video. I think it's just kind of like a second channel content where it's just me rambling during like coaching reviews. Like it's just the parts where I get like insanely distracted and don't pay attention at all. Okay, Ritualist review. Where's Ritualist? There it is. Oh my God, I missed it. There it is. That honestly, like that's one thing. It'd feel great to have a big enough like community base that someone could like make it like, a librarian of Northern Lion type of person, where someone could like make a channel of just the random stuff. You just talk to chat and be on your phone. Oh my God. Why could I not say phone? You just talk to chat and be on your phone. Fuck, I might be getting tired. Okay, sit up. Walk in. This is gonna be a great YouTube review. What character we're reviewing? Holiday. Okay. Holiday? What are we into? Yamata Fern. Oh, this is gonna be a fun line. Do meme shorts. Wait, I'm gonna laugh if I get pulled again. The ID I uploaded, hopefully one to use as good examples as opposed to bad ones. Wait, what? Do you mean I used to upload a couple of shorts? I don't know. I want to upload the mid skip as a short, but like I'm kind of like, shorts are okay. We also need. Oh God. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Full team fight comp? Like, what do you mean? I mean, you are definitely a pit comp. Yeah, they're definitely a team fight comp. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, they have really good team fight. But I mean, you have good pick potential with Mo and Holiday. You like good picks. Can we get a new sticker of you for the Discord? I mean, I want to get more stickers on you, but they have to come naturally. They can't, like, I can't force the sticker. So if you find something that's stickerable, screenshot it, go for it. But they have to come naturally. That's the thing. I don't want to force emotes. Like, I love the, like, me pointing backwards one, which I think is actually, it's an emote on Twitch now. You guys can use it as much as you want. But, again, it needs to be, like, natural. I don't want to, like, force do, like, a fucking reaction face. It's, Yeah, but you're so dead, damn. You gotta get me lively. I beat you to the word lively. You're not lively at all? Yeah, you're kind of right. I don't know. But see, but you got the two emotes of me being lively. And that's like in the past week. I don't know what triggered those. I asked me to scream, and that's what triggered that, the first emote of me, like, screaming. And then, I don't know why we're talking about the pog face. Yeah. Thank you, Wolf. I mean, but that the react. No, not making that joke. Nope, not making that joke. Nope. Thank you for the. What's it say? Thank you for the follow. Retro. Oh, retro. I believe that's how you say that. Thank you. Another follower goal. Thank you guys. We're getting close. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I wonder what. I don't know my next main. I guess the next main follower goal is what, like 500, like the big one. We're getting close. Like, oh my god. Cause we're getting close still. I don't know. I'm like tangenting mentally. I'm just trying to. My mind. Not. Fuck. I might be tapping out mentally. Oh god. We to kill this guy with hammers. True. It's gonna be a riot. Make the no. Okay, 40-minute VOD. Not awful timing. I definitely would have. I'm glad it's not. I could not do a 50-minute VOD now, but 40 minutes is fine. Let me start recording. Let me lock in. Let me hit the slash marker. Ritualist Holiday. We're gonna hit a very good review. Smile. Guinea pig. What? Oh, the ham. Okay. All right. All right. I think I reviewed you before, right, Bombastic? I don't even know if you're in chat, but I definitely recognize that name from a long time ago. Unless there's just someone else I reviewed who had like Bombastic in their name, but I don't think that's true. I'm sure it was you forever ago. Okay. Are we gonna do mid jump? Oh no, we skip out a lane. Unlucky. We'll never see it. Oh, so we switched into. Oh, we switched into 7 in Furnace. Now it's Yamata in Furnace. Oh my god. How about wait, Mid, how do I get a sticker of you if you just do nothing? I don't know. Look at figure out how you did the other one. Strike a pose? I almost hit the Yoinky Splinky. What's the Yoinky Splinky? That's the Yoinky Splinky, right? Something like that. Oh my god, why is this taking so long? Good enough pose for you, Wolf? Okay, wait. Oh? Okay. Not a good, did we, I guess we died first wave? Your mic is in the way too much? Happy? Happy with your Yoinky Splinky? Also, what the fuck happened to us? 1, 2, 3. Why? Okay, I love replay glitches, but also, why is this happening? Okay, I'm glad. Okay, holy shit, I should just, like, reset this vault at a certain point. Why is it so broken right now? Okay, there's the pause. Okay, and I guess it just instantly broke out into chaos. Okay, alright. At least Lash didn't say pause lock. Alright, what the fuck happens that this lane goes so crazy? Okay, we're going Yamata, we get instant parried. Good melee? I mean, I'd be... Infernus' dash first? What? I'd be careful with this over meleeing. Yeah, I was gonna say, you definitely should get punished for that. Parry. Okay, good parry. Yeah, you get the kill. I mean, textbook example of why you don't last hit with a melee. But also, very risky. Oh, your krill dies. He's mad at you. I mean, if you get a crack shot, she dies, but Infernus is about to be back. I'd be very careful. I like the barrel, now you gotta run away. Oh, just shoot her head when she wants. Unfortunate. Well, we should have respected Infernus a little more. He was gonna be there quickly, but that is an unfortunate death that we don't just pop her in the head there. Yeah, I think Wolf already, if I had to guess, already screenshot it. I don't know if anyone clipped it though. It is a better clip. Oh, unfortunately, we don't get the headshot. It's crazy this Infernus is dash first. You also have to be really respectful because they have fed Yamata for at least a few waves, which is, for obvious reasons, very scary. I like focusing the orb first, honestly. I like that we took our crosshair off his head and went for the orb. Very well played. Wouldn't expect that at the CeeLo. Yeah, but the CIA brainwashed Deadlock players into pressing the melee the moment they're 10% or lower. Yeah, it's a really bad habit people develop. I mean, it's developed in lower elo because people don't parry or panic parry. But then once people learn to panic parry, it gets really, really punished. Yeah, I like calling him back. He's getting a little fucked up. We also, I think we're saving for a T2, judging by the fact we aren't shopping yet, which I don't know exactly how I feel about that, but I guess we'll see what the item is and then decide. I'm not the, you know, greatest, ooh, damn, greatest holiday player, so I'm not quite sure what we'd be saving for. I mean, maybe like a, I don't think we would see a QSR come out, but that's the most standard, like, T2 save. I swear Krill has it, yep. I really would hope that they, I don't know. QSR I feel like kind of needs a rework. I hate the Krill build where you rush QSR and they're just immortal. Changer's Emblem, oh, I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that a lot. Great rush into this lane. Gives you great damage, great survivability. I mean, obviously Fern is going to do a lot of gun too, but Yamata's full spirit. Fern's going to do like half spirit. We'd like to see that. I need to start learning how to light melee and wait, I need to start learning how to light melee and chain it with mouse 1 when people are close. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean like using your barrel at light melee? Oh, you mean like, oh, like jumping up and like barreling people? You just have to be in the air. If you light jump and then barrel, or Krill, if you just have to jump up and then barrel light melee to make it explode in their face. Great use of your 2. Oh, you should have hit your 2 chasing him. It's just sitting there waiting to be fucking Goomba bounced on. Maybe could have caught him if we hit it. Especially, no, we could have with the second one as well. I think we could have caught him. I mean, now we just look for an ult. I would run at him, honestly. The second we get that ult, I just run at the Fern. I got hair on my tongue. Strange. Okay. Charge, stam, pretty standard items. I should shoot the minion before we melee it just to speed the process up. Should be leg shotting to avoid crack shot. I think you're trying to, you just messed it up. But, you know, that is unfortunate. It's on holiday, you pretty much never want to throw a blind lasso. Unless you're like absolutely forced to. There's no real reason to throw a blind lasso. You always want to lasso off of a barrel. Yeah, I mean, you do die for it, and that was just very aggressive for no reason. But like, if you just barrel and then lasso, short of them having Warpstone, it's essentially a guarantee. Well, Warpstone or Counterspell. Short of them having something that gives them iframes. It's basically, well, and then also Warpstone to move them. It's basically a guaranteed lasso. We should really only be lassoing off of that, or at least doing whatever we can to not force a lasso out if we could just be barrel lassoing. Yeah, I feel it in my throat, but whatever. I had to pick more tea again. I stopped drinking tea while I stream. I think that's an issue. Again, we use Crackshot on a minion, which is not ideal. Yeah, we should kill. Let's click our head a couple times. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're running away too much. We're way too afraid of that Fern. We're still healthy, and we have a Guardian. I don't know why we're so afraid there. Ooh, good headshot. Little, you could use the barrel a little better, but it's still good. Okay, cold front. Most of my minion crack shots are just me sucking. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly harder than you would think to hit like shots on minions. But it is unfortunate. Probably should have ulted there. Okay, we get the ult out, but it should have been off him when he was on the barrel. Or it should have been on, when he was on the barrel, bouncing from the barrel is when we should have lassoed. Because it's guaranteed. Okay, unfortunate frame drops. Yeah, I like the Barry on tower. Oh, okay, I guess it just hates you. Well, lucky we live there. We need to run away, though. Especially on holiday, you should know, like... Good, great melee. Oh, you're dead. First, should look for a panic parry there, but also, especially on holiday, you should know, because you spend so much time in the air. The most efficient way to move is a diagonal air dash, not a forward air dash, so you should be, like, turning yourself, holding W and A, and then air dashing when you're bounce padding away. It just gives you a little more movement and a higher chance of living. That is unfortunate. Does he have... Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess it makes him live. Okay. That was... We should be helping our crew. You're very afraid to help your teammate. Let me add some notes. We should be more help our krill more. Echo. That is the first time I've seen a Fern buy that. If I had to guess, he's just using a build from like 2 weeks ago where Healing Nova Rush was the meta. But that's a generous guess, honestly. This is way too aggressive at our HP. You get the kill, but you should not be alive for this. Let me just ult it, right? Yeah. For one, you should have rushed your Krill. Also, it's... God damn it. It's fairly predictable that you get light meleeed after you lasso. If you pay attention for it when you're playing Holiday, like I said, I don't play much Holiday, and yet I've noticed if you're against anyone who knows the melee key exists... Oh, please do the mid jump. Please do the mid jump. Yeah. Oh, damn. Damn, he hates me. You're switching with your Haze. I like that. But what I was gonna say is, it's fairly common for them to melee as your lasso ends. So you should almost get in the habit when you hook anyone who likes to melee. Like Yamata, Abrams, I don't know, Krill, whoever. Any character that likes to melee, just at the very end, just do a panic parry there. And you will catch them out with a like parry more times than you think. It's fairly consistent that they will melee to finish you off, because they just kind of spam it while they're in their lasso, not thinking about it. And it happens, like, I don't know, you'll be surprised how much it happens. God damn it, now I'm getting the replay glitch all the time. The issue is I either parry or go for a barrel. Usually the latter is on my mind. I mean, if you're 1 HP, your mind should be parry. If you're healthy, it should be barrel. Although you don't want to melee barrel in their face because they can parry. But if you're ever below, like, you know, 100 HP, you should expect a light melee. And just be ready to parry. Because you would die before you even got the barrel animation out. You should go parry on a second melee, right? Oh, no, we don't. Damn. That was like he hesitated, but just not long enough. Is Spellbreaker worth it against Holiday? I mean, in a vacuum, no. But if they have other spirit characters that are doing a lot of damage, then yeah. But it's unfortunate. But this is also way too aggressive. We should not be looking for this fight here. I haven't even like been commenting on how needlessly aggressive this fight is, but we shouldn't be fighting at their walker. We should be going to do a camp, going to chill, like press our advantage into a camp instead of just sitting in their face. But like, I mean, Spellbreak obviously into a barrel Holiday is not bad, but in a vacuum it's not like good against her. But if they also have like a lash or some shit, then yeah, it's great. But it's more of a, she just adds a reason to buy Spellbreak more than is a reason to buy Spellbreak, if that makes sense. But also keep in mind, Holiday has like 5 barrels with rapid recharge, 6 barrels. So it's not like, it hurts our damage, but it's not like against a Lash or against a Carbine Paradox or whatever, where it like makes or breaks their damage, you know? Against Kick Dino, Spellbreak feels good, yeah. And I guess most dinos do build Kick nowadays. Okay. That is unfortunate. Barrel. Unfortunately, we don't get the headshot. We should not continue to chase, and we should go. Yeah, this is bad to continue to chase. We do not want to continue to push this. Okay. Go on our little adventure now. Yeah, now we go Spirit cooldown. We can farm some camps, have a good time. Also, keep in mind, my throat's not feeling good. Keep in mind, like comp-wise, as we mentioned before the VOD started, your comp very pick oriented with Krill, Haze, Holiday. Their comp very team fight oriented with Lash, Dynamo 7. So we should be looking for picks and not for, obviously we have to, it's not like we can't team fight, but whenever we can, we should be prioritizing like looking for picks. And like, we don't really want to run Urn unless they have like Lash or, well, Dino ult down, or like Lash and 7 ult down. I can speak. We should probably walk towards this fight. Not a great fight, but we can try to peel for our teammates. Well, he's dead. Don't even try to help him. Oh, you're calming going in while farming the machine. That's not good. Should not, I mean, you should not be. I think the play is just to run away. But also, you should not be pinging going in while continuing to farm it. If you want to go in, you should ping going in when you're actually going in. There's our crack shot. A very risky melee. Unlikely panic parry. Not melee there. That is, you 100% could have gotten parried there, and he was dead to rights even after your reload. Yeah, you had cold front coming up as well. That was a really, really bad. Oh yeah, you do diagonal dash there, perfect. But that was really, really bad. A really bad melee. Ton of needless risk. I feel like Mystic Shot is worth on Holiday. The reason you build Mystic Shot on a lot of Spirit characters is because, for one, it gives weapon investments, which, you know, plus 9%, or plus, yeah, plus 9% weapon damage. Feels great. Great to have. We love weapon investments. For two, procs tank, well, it procs Mythic Burst. At Tank Buster, the damage is a little too high for it. But in laning stage, it procs Mythic Burst, which gives a lot of extra damage. And then on top of that, it scales with your spirit power at a not bad scaling rate. So it just gives you, since you're already building so much spirit, it gives you weapon investment and continues to scale off of your lots of spirit. Also into the, I don't mind like headshot. I don't think Headhunter in general is that good right now, but I don't mind headshot booster if you're into like a Seven or a Krill or someone with a fat head. But into Infernus, wow, they hate you. Run Earn now. Great parry. You should yell for your team to run Earn. Like, this is the moment. I mean, they just wasted Dynamo and Lash Ult on you. 100%. This is a run Earn moment. Headhunter is good on Holiday ammo. I mean, I don't know. I don't play that much Holiday. It's just in general, I feel like I'm not saying not to buy it, but I don't think it's a rush. And I don't really see that many people buying Headhunter. But we should go grab Earn at this point, because they've just used their 2 anti-Earns. Solely because you already want crack shots. I mean, I see the vision. We should do mid-jump there. I see the vision. I don't think it's a rush at the minimum. Okay. Well, like, I mean, a rush is a tier 3, because if you're saying you'd buy, like, you definitely don't buy it before Tank Buster. My throat is getting chopped. You definitely don't buy it before Tank Buster or Superior Cooldown. Let's see. But again, I'm not saying not to buy it at all. Ooh. I think headshot booster is obviously a very strong item into giant head characters. I mean, I'm glad we're farming this box room. It's nice when no one else does. Oh, now we need to run. I mean, I like the helping. Yeah, I would parry the second this ends. Yeah, she does go for the melee. Parry is just a second late. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 100% sure you can't parry while you're in lasso animations. You should just be spamming parry. So that way the second it ends you're in parry, because she's probably spamming melee. Or you can hold parry, I think. But either way, you should be ready to parry because she's probably ready to melee. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I mean, yeah, I like cleaning up the minions. It's not great. We have to be the one to clean up big minion, but no one else does. We need to get that farm respawning, so it's nice that it's us. Unfortunate. I'd also, I mean, you have 3 here, but it's risky. You're seeking out a fight that is at best neutral, and yeah, there's Lash Ult into Walker. Yeah. Yeah, I was just much too aggressive chasing into a fight that is, for 1, at best neutral, and for 2, at their Walker, which is just not the time or place you want to fight. I don't think we cancel. I think this is not a bad fight. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you get here, you have your ults. Guardian's dead, but you can get 2 kills, which is better than nothing. Does suck to get flex, never finish a kill with a melee. It does suck to get flex though. I mean, I love it. Like I said, I really like Spirit Slap. I'm glad you're buying it. Great time to use it on the ulted Yamata. Unfortunately, we mistimed the lasso. I also don't think we need to use the lasso, because I don't think there's any world she can escape there, and she has no kill potential. We just keep it off cooldown. Wait, if we Spirit Stabbed that Bebop, he was dead. What are we? Might be. Oh, was that a while ago? Wait, I'm trying to think of what my last saw Bebop. Because we Spirit Stabbed the ulted Yamata to try to keep our whatever he was going on, our Haze alive. which I don't think was bad, but I don't even think I've seen Bebop. Maybe I'm crazy, I might have just missed it. I'd be careful now. Bebop's behind you. You're not even looking. I'm so afraid of Bebop hook there. I mean, he doesn't push up, but if he sees you and starts looking for it, it would be a little scary to say the least. Yeah, good farm. We are chilling. When you're farming these, it's better for you to slide into the barrels or like light melee them, but rather than also at this point we're sitting on a giant bag and 3 souls, we should just teleport to secret shop and go buy. Running around with a 1.1k bag is very risky for no reason. Is my cam jiggling when I bounce my leg? I'm trying not to bounce my leg. Ugh. Like fucking 2 ADHD not to. Okay. Yeah, silence wave's good. Damn, unfortunately we're just at a range there. We should probably look for a silence on the lash when he jumps up like that. I was gonna say, we just bought silence wave and like we know he's gonna look for an ult when he does that. We should be much more ready to silence him than just deny that ult from him. That's one reason silence wave is so good into lash, just because it's pretty obvious when he's looking for an ult. It is an unfortunate team fight though. Probably gonna lose a walker or two for that. Mid if they're great, I don't think they are. Yeah, they're not. Okay. I love this replay glitch smile. Please just let it go to where you're alive. Okay, 5 seconds. That's not awful. I don't know why it's happening so much on this VOD. I wonder if there's a reason. Does that have to do with like amount of replays downloaded? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we gotta stop the dynamo split instead of going to the walker that's already gone. I like that. Fortunately, does he get it? No, he doesn't. And you get walker stomp. Oh, you just pulled him out of walker stomp range. That's really bad. Minions got it anyway, but you should have kept him in the walker stomp range. Holiday has more bursts than pocket. Yeah. Lower the rank, the more replay problems. Is that really the thing? I mean, I guess I kind of no, I don't think that's true. I mean, I kind of see why you would think that, because a lot of people watch higher elo ones, but it's not like, I mean, the replays still happen on like Ascendant, or the glitches still happen on like the glitches still happen on any review, like including Ascendants and like Eternuses. So I don't think it's I don't think so. Making shit up. How did you fall for this? Because it would actually, like, okay, to a capacity, it would actually make sense because people watch like Eternus reviews or Eternus VODs consistently. So like the replay could already be rendered or some shit. I don't know how their system works. But yeah, it would not. You need to get the bait on me. I don't know Holiday Barrel well enough. Can you hit all 3 minions in this camp? Any Holiday mains know? I feel like you could with hitbox. Is it smaller than Ivy Kutsu? I don't think so. Because Ivy Kutsu you barely can when it's maxed. I think Holiday Barrel you could. I'm not 100% sure. Orbstone, yeah, pretty standard. I did not think that crow was on your team. I thought you were about to get fucked. Okay. Also, the way he looked at you. I think he was trying to ult you. Okay. I kind of want to see if he's trying to ult you, but it's not. Oh, that's not a good sign. What is this? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, it's got like a fucking notification of like Kaiser telling me when I have an appointment, and I forgot what it was. I hate Kaiser so much. Oh my god, genuine passion. They're the worst. Well, not the worst, but they're. I mean, healthcare in general is just awful in this country. But anyway, that's a whole different tangent. We really need flexes. We need to drop a walker really desperately. I'll just holiday ult my teammate into. Oh, we need friendly fire and a deadlock so I can holiday ult my teammate into spawn. I mean, that's Ivy. You know how many times we've been winning a game, and after we wipe them all, I just ult one of my friends into spawn on Ivy. I do that all the time. Well, back when I used to play Ivy. Stamina mastery, fair enough. I'm still sitting on quite a bag. I would be careful looking for a fight. We do not want to drop 900 souls to them. We lasso, yeah, perfect. And then we should press Cold Front. Okay, Cold Front comes out a little late, but we do get him. I love the pick. Yeah, we don't want to. I mean, that's perfect. We got a pick. We don't really want a team fight because, you know, their comp's better for team fights and we're unhealthy. I like the call to pull back. I was gonna say, you should not be looking there because of Bebop Hook. And now we get fucking evaporated. Warpstone came out too early. I like Silence Waving the Lash. However, Warpstone came out too early. You want to wait until just before Inferno Assault pops to Warpstone. Because if you got back on, you know, it's pretty hard for when you have Warpstone up. If you wait until Inferno Assault is just popping, it's almost impossible for you not to be able to get out if you just angle it like away from the epicenter. Versus he definitely could have caught back up to you. Yeah, good pick. Who's 1 and 6? It's the Mirage is slamming out the Abrams. I mean, yeah. I like the Sound Wave, but we should be careful because Lash does have ult again, and literally every team fight we've lost has been to a Lash ult. We really just need, I mean, probably Knockdown to deal with this Lash. Or you need to be targeting him, but it's pretty hard for you to target him because it's hard for you to get a lasso on him unless you just Kobe that shit. You're looking for a lasso, I think. Okay, Crow gets ult. Yeah, nice. No real need to silence wave. It doesn't do damage, right? Yeah, just spare power reduction. So he was like, I mean, there was no world he was going to survive. And he was definitely not going to out-survive Krill ult. Or not spare, I said spare power, but I meant spare resist. Echo. Sometimes I feel like I have to check that shit. Because it's like, well, I checked yesterday. Oh yeah, you got a badge for clipping. They try to get people to clip. I do kind of need more clips, but I honestly don't care enough to like encourage people to clip. If you have a Discord boost and you want us to have the mid tag as the server, boost us on Discord because we're 1 boost away and that'd be sick. Like that's the only thing I really care about shilling. But yeah. He's the top clipper, iconically. Oh, we buy knockdown, perfect. I love that. Very, very strong into their comp. And very, very good into Lash. Try to keep him off the ground, or try to keep him from ulting you. Cancels 7 ult, cancels Bebop ult, cancels Dino ult. Does feel very good. Oh, God. What was I saying before? I don't remember. What are we doing? I mean, we really need a Walker right now. I think really the way we win this game is by getting picks. You should not be shooting these barrels again. It's faster to slide and faster to roll. We should be here, let me add this to note. Okay. I really wish it didn't fucking go quiet when I alt tabbed, man. Were people with channel ults and just now like knockdown is wild. I mean, yeah, but at least it comes out. Honestly, people don't buy knockdown at all as much as they should. It's really bad. I pretty much like this item feels so rare to see, and it's so incredibly good, especially in a 7 meta. Like I buy it when I play Dino, but my other characters don't really love having it. It's probably a replay bug where it looks so weird. How did your Soundswave miss? Yeah, good Warpstone. Your team's still fighting. You should not be running away. I mean, I don't necessarily think you should fight, but you should at least be like throwing shots from the rooftops. I was still in that old Deadlock mentality with 7. I see 7, I buy knockdown. I mean, that's good. No, that's how it should be. 7's has the highest win rate in general, like here right now. And it's because his ult just provides so much insane value for literally like no amount of skill. You just press ult, and then if they buy knockdown, you press unstop knockdown. But if they don't buy knockdown, or not unstop knockdown, unstop ult. If they don't buy, I like the earn run. If they don't buy knockdown, you do so. I mean, you do like 10 times more. It's so.
It's just disgusting. So like if you see 7, you should buy knockdown if you're a character that can buy it. Like if you're a Bebop, a Dino, I don't know, support Ivy, support Viscous, whatever, you should always buy knockdown when there's a 7 in your lobby. Or Lash with a lead, Bebop with a lead. It's not bad for canceling Dynamo ults too. The reason you're seeing Dynamos buy, we should ult to 7. Or knockdown him, yeah. The reason you're seeing less and less Dynamos buy duration extender, or like improved duration, is because people started buying knockdown for him. And then having more duration doesn't really matter because they would just knock him down. One of you should run Urn. Did they pick it up? I don't think they did. Oh, your Krill's getting it. Okay. I just completely lost it on the map. Yeah, I mean, obviously Dino has a lot of items that contest his slot spawn. He hasn't really ult built as much, but it also is a capacity of like, if Dino builds improved duration, you should just build knockdown to counter it. And then that item, if that item is basically completely neutralized unless he ults you. I mean, to bring back Soul Rebirth, oh god. It's great that's the only item they've removed. I've said time and time again, Refresher should not be in the game. In general, CDR probably needs a nerf, but Refresher just should not be in the game, straight up. I've said that time and time again, and they just need to remove it. We should do mid jump here. I mean, you clearly know it. It should literally, every time you go across mid, you should do it. No reason not to. But it's, it just, Refresher is just not, I really hope they remove it. So you literally only buy it on Yamata or Dino, and it's just fucked. Well, I guess sometimes on Lash, in like clutch situations, or if you want to be funny. I remember I did a build back in the day that was Refresher Lash, and it was just you would full build for ult, and you just choose one person, and you would solo double ult them, and see if you could get them to ulta for the game. You would do it repeatedly. I think I solo ulted one guy 8 times in one game. It was so fun. You got them so pissed off. Oh, and you just hope they ulta forward. It was some of the most fun I've ever had in this game. Each patch, superior cooldown gets -2 cooldown. I don't even think, okay, superior cooldown, obviously that item is interesting, but I don't even think that's the issue. I think base cooldown's the issue. I think the fact that Mo and Krill ult post like 25 minutes, if he has superior cooldown, which is only 25% off the cooldown, is he can like ults, he can just ult you off respawn. Like his ult timer is shorter than a respawn timer. Like that is not healthy for the game as point and click CC. I don't think point and click CC is bad as an ult. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I agree. You just fall back. Team doesn't really like a team fight. You guys are kind of unhealthy. Just heal for a second. Are you going mid? Did you not go mid into Dino? Okay, you're not. Thank God. Okay. I need to try that. It's so fun because the whole goal. You aren't trying to win. You're just trying to get the other whoever you don't like to ult F4. That's your only goal. It's it's just so fun. And then if they buy to counter you, you just buy unstuff, and they can't do shit. Storage for, are they Heart Spirit? Yeah, they are. Burn Spelled Spirit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bebop build Spirit as well? I'm sorry. I mean, Scourge is amazing here, yeah. Give your teammates that 40% Spirit resist on a, what, 24-second cooldown? 25-second cooldown, that was close. Oh, because you don't have, oh no, you do have a Janitor's Emblem. Did they nerf the cooldown? Anyway. It's great for giving your teammates Spirit resist. Also, Spellbreak would not feel bad at all this game. Into Bomb Bop, into Lash, into Dino. Obviously, Scourge is more supportive, which is not bad. But it does feel, I mean, yeah, it's more supportive, which is good. But I would almost also buy Spellbreak and then just put Scourge on our Krill perma. I still see Scourge being great, mowing Molt and Buddy gets nuked. Yeah, I mean, they're just, since they're full spirit, you should just stack anti-spirit and be happy. Is he gonna solo ult you? How did I know? Oh no, it's not solo. Good Scourge before. Okay, it doesn't look like you survive. Holy shit, you cannot move. You died with Warpstone online. That's the only thing. Pushed a little aggressively. you do get ulted for it, which I didn't really look at the exact merits of that push, but biggest thing, you're probably not going to live if you warp stone, but you shouldn't die with warp stone online. They get mid now. God, I want a mid boss rework so bad, but we're not getting that for so long. Just give us the heroes first, which should actually come, what, month or two? You're too late to this. I like the vision of while they're on mid. Just take this walker. This is too late. You were very late to this walker. Yeah, if you throw him barrel and then run the fuck away. Okay. No, he's already here. Yeah. I mean, oh god. Okay. Very risky. Luckily your character is unpunishable. That is still risky. You should have gotten fucked for that. It should not just be Dynamo running at you. It should be a character like Yamata that can grapple to you, or like Lash that can put CC on you. And they should just fuck you. Buying Curse and Silence Wave and Debuffs Reducer Lash Assist Farming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Silence Wave feels so fun on Lash. What's this Lash app? He lightnings? Okay. That was why you were permanent CC'd. That's interesting. I guess honestly, on the double ult build with Lash, let's add Lightning Scroll as well, because that shit would just be funny and more annoying. And buy all those things into a Mo who is doing refresher ult on me. Oh, I see. I see. Is this Mo a refresher? What the fuck? I should stop looking at these people's builds. What is the why? I guess for your ult? I guess the vision is for your ult? Okay, whatever. Okay, this is careful. I mean, there's three of us here, so we're not in that much danger, but we should be careful. We're pushing up so much. Here we go. Yeah. 90th Lash ult. I like the knockdown. You'll throw a barrel on this, I assume. Good ults, although it is a little unfortunately late. Unfortunate. Yep. It's unfortunate your team has more CC. I actually think, I mean, I like the ult to stop Dynamo. I think you just can't knock down there. As much as, oh, wow, game ends off that. As much as I said good knockdown there, I also probably would have gone for the knockdown as well, just to try to stop the Lash from following up. I think you have to save it, because no one else on your team has CC. As much as it sucks. Well, like, no one on your team is using CC on that 7, rather. Haze Sleep can't actually stop 7 ult. Abrams, I don't think knows how to... Am I looking at the... No, yeah. Abrams, I don't think knows how to press charge. And then Shiv doesn't have CC. Mirage technically has... Okay, I'm talking about 7 ult stoppable CC. Which only real person that has that is Krill. Since Abrams doesn't have a... Or... Not doesn't have, but I don't think knows how to go up to charge the 7. Yeah, Esmo build is interesting, for sure. I mean, it's an ult build, but it's interesting. Anyway, he built Juggernaut into a full spirit comp. Okay. I mean, yeah, I like Swordless game. I think Spellbreak should have come out as well, though. Like, they're just full spirit, so it's like build every spirit resist item in the game, and it's like insanely good. There's no downside. Because it just literally is good against all of them. Also, you should probably tell your team they're full spirit. Your Shiv boss Spellbreak. Okay, I mean, your team kind of knew aside from the Mo. Okay, you probably should. If you're at a level in this elo where you can recognize, hey, everyone on the enemy team is spirit, you should at least type it so your team doesn't buy Juggernaut and escalating resilience into a full spirit comp. Anyway, or okay. As far as the notes in the lane, we should be helping our Krill more. Just a couple times where we just kind of left our Krill by the wayside. And we should be more, more helpful for our Krill and not just letting him die and letting him chase alone. A little more playing in tandem with him. A little more ready to help him. And then next, play around our team comp more. We're a pick comp, they're a team fight comp. We need to play more for picks, more for Holiday ulting someone into a Krill ult, more for letting Haze jump someone. You should be less. There were a lot of fat lash ults, which I like knockdown to counter that. But we should be more oriented towards like, hey, we're trying to pick them off. They're trying to team fight. Let's pick more. And then next, knockdown, your ults are good. You're kind of the only one stopping both Lash ults, Seven ults, and Dino ults. You kind of just, I don't know. I don't even know the angle you had there. I mean, you kind of have to hold knockdown for either preemptively on Lash or to knock down Seven from his ult. And then your ult kind of you have to wait for like Dino ults. But it's a little rough knowing your team bot knockdown and knowing your team hard CCs them. Like obviously Abrams can't stop a Dino ult that well. Or really Lash ult either. But he can stop 7 ult. It's unfortunate he didn't. Unfortunate Haze never slept the Lash out of ult. But sometimes it is what it is. Haze players would rather go 0 to 20, but say max damage, max ammo. What? Oh, yeah. For escalating. But yeah. I think honestly, I don't even have like you played that game well. It's major notes, I guess, would just overextension. You wouldn't even if you sometimes it wasn't even you were overextending alone. You just have teammates nearby and you chase too deep into Walker and then you'd get fucked for it or get lash ulted for it. Also play more around cover. Every single fight you lost that game was to a lash ult. We should just be much more like, hey, keep something above my head because lash ult keeps fucking us, And those also, after lash ults, one chase them or chase the ulti to try to get your last one Dino. Anyway, I think those are the biggest points. We have 10 people here. Let's see if there's anyone I normally raid live. Nope. Every single person I normally raid is not live. Okay. I raided someone the other day, and then I wasn't have time to stay. Okay, this guy, we can just raid someone random. Aiming with a drawing tablet. I don't know, I feel weird. I mean, I know it's like 10 viewers, it's still a decent chunk of viewers, so I feel weird only raiding with 10. This guy seems chill. Let me check 1 second. Me desktop audio, and then he seems chill. Let's rate him. He's a small streamer, just checking out Deadlock. You guys can help him, give him the coaching knowledge. Yeah, alright, we'll rate him anyway. Go to my stream channel. It's gonna be the Goblin Man again. No, I won't send you guys to the Goblin Man again. Or we will eventually. If he was live right now, I'd send you to him. But this guy seems chill. So hop in the raid bus. Yeah. There's quite a few people I like to raid. They just don't really stream consistently, which is the issue. Like I have 11 people here who I'd be happy to raid, but none of them are live. Unfortunately. Anyway. No good time, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Keep it real. You know the vibes. I need to stop my recording. Not gonna be a YouTube video, but if you're watching YouTube, try to keep it real. Okay. Why do I even buy? Whatever. Anyway, bye. Have a fun time. Put the goblin raid emotes in chat and say you're raiding. Anyway, peace. Alright, how's it going, VOD watchers? Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Watch the next VOD. Fall asleep to my VODs. Give me a watch.